YouTube as well. Okay, perfect. Pop out the chat. What is my season pass rank? Oh my gosh, I'm one away. But now, oh, I'm in D2 category. Perfect. Okay. Wow, guys, let's look at the store tonight. What's for Bright Dust? Sweet business. Eh. What's up, Har? How's it going? What's up, Bingus? Sorry about the news. While I'm sad, I doubt the IP itself will be shelved. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know how to feel. I don't even know how to feel, guys. You know, today, I feel like today just feels different, you know, like yesterday it didn't really sit with me. Like I didn't feel it. I didn't feel the news, you know. Um it didn't feel real to me. You know what I mean? Like today it's starting to hit harder. Yeah, that's right, Dondo. It hits harder after sleeping. It's been an honor to have guys. I'm about to cry right now. Oh, dude, I don't want to cry on stream, but it's so hard, guys.
Shall we begin then?
Thank you, Ace. Ugh. Ugh. I just need to collect myself, guys. This sucks, dude. Dude, I've been like crying all day, so. Dude, like I didn't. It's so funny. I didn't expect to cry instantly. You know what I mean? Dude, fuck this ad break. I'm snoozing it. You know? You're happy till you heard the news of the layoffs. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Breathe, bro. I know. It's just kind of funny. Ultimately, it's kind of a comedic situation. It's a sad situation. Did they confirm how many layoffs? So far, we don't like have official confirmation that there's gonna be layoffs. It's just like it just kind of seems inevitable. Like there's the reporting from Jason Schreier that we're probably gonna get layoffs. You know? Sorry for going off on Discord. No, it's all good, Dorka baby. It's all right to be upset. Bad. Thank you for the prime on Twitch. I appreciate you. Thank you. How you handling the news? Dude, I'm about to cry just freaking talking about it. Like this sucks, dude. Like I was handling it fine yesterday.
I can definitely fix this.
But today it's starting to hurt. Dude, I don't want to cry. Oh my gosh, guys, thank you. You don't need to give subs, guys. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. Thank you, Bad, so much for the 5. This sucks, dude. I wanted to at least make it like 30 minutes in the stream. It's so funny. I just get on here, start bawling. I just start bawling on stream. It's so funny. Destiny 3 is coming? I hope so. What's up, twin? Thank you, Gecko, as well, for the Prime.
Oh, clap 'em up, dude.
At least we can say Destiny had a good run. It really did, guys. Ultimately... Why am I just bawling instantly? This sucks. I'm trying to keep myself strong for the stream, guys. So, sorry if I'm, like, not really responding to chat. What the fuck? Like, I was kind of chill. I was kind of good all day. Second I get on stream, it's over, dude. With Destiny, I'm ultimately so grateful for everything Destiny has done for me. You know? Oh, fuck. It's okay to cry. I know. I just don't want to bawl on stream, you know? Like, I'm fine with, like, the tears. I just need to, I don't want to go, like, too crazy. Too much with the waterworks, you know? This just sucks, guys. We're all in mourning. We really are, dude. We really are. Will I keep making lore videos? Yeah. You know, I have more Destiny videos planned that I definitely want to make. It's just that eventually there's just gonna be a time where I don't really know what else I can make for Destiny lore stuff. Not until at least we get a D3 or Destiny Payback or whatever. There will eventually be a time where there's no new Destiny stuff.
This is great.
You know. You know, I've been playing Destiny. There's always Destiny Rising. That's right. That's right, twin. There's always Destiny Rising. But yeah, I've been playing Destiny since I was 12, you know? And I'm 22 now, so 10 years. Throughout everything in my life, there's always been Destiny, you know? It's always been there. Dude, this is so funny. Like, I honestly, like, it's sad, but like the fact that I'm on here like crying is like sad, but also funny to me at the same time. Like, I'm lucky getting it's kind of funny, but you know, it's always been there. You know, oh, and through the highs and lows. You know,
Gonna need someone to shut up.
I've been playing Destiny. And I think And like I'm happy with that. You know, I've been happy with my time with Destiny. You made your sub goal? I did. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys so much. Ugh.
Oh, clap him up, dude.
Oh, thank you, Bad, again for another 5. You guys don't have to sub. You guys, it's all good. I appreciate you guys so much, though. Like, man, I'm just balling. This is the crying stream, guys. This is the crying stream. I never knew there would be a day I would cry on stream, but this is the day.
Okay.
I think I have something you will like.
If it means anything, your Destiny lore content could have gone somewhere. I mean, it did, right? Like, these past, like, 9 months of, like, making Destiny videos consistently have been, like, so incredibly fun. Like, being able to, even if it's, like, in the last, like, moments of Destiny 2, for the most part, like, the last year, like, being able to, like, leave my mark on Destiny has been, it's really been a privilege, you know? It's really been a privilege. Like, I started off... See you later, Donda. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for checking out the stream, man. Like... I started off, like, really making videos consistently in August. And, you know, I set the goal. I'm like, yo, guys, let's reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. You know, by the time we get to 2026. And, you know, we luckily blew right past it. You know, thanks to my red sub class video. Which, it's a shame, like, none of that's really gonna happen, but, you know, it was fun. It was a fun video, and we were able to push it, man. 10,000 subs in the community, dude, and it's all thanks to Destiny, man, and all of you guys' support. So, it's been a crazy 9 months, and it's just a shame that Destiny 2 is coming to an end so abruptly, you know? Sucks we couldn't end off the Fate Saga. So many things unchecked. Yeah. I'm really hoping that, like, the lore we do get in Monument of Triumph does a good enough job to send us off with these characters. You know, I'm really gonna miss the Destiny story. Like,
I think I have something you will like.
there's so many characters here that I care about so much. Like, Eris and Drifter. Some of my favorite characters.
From where?
Thank you, Orchid and, or Orca Destroyer and Third Strike for the follows. Like, if there's anything that genuinely I feel so good about, like, wrapping up Destiny's story, here is, that, Drifter and Eris are officially a couple. That shit's peak. It's been something I've, like, really wanted for a long time in the story. Some Destiny romance, you know? And, yeah. I'm happy that happened. Drifter locked it down. I said on Twitter, man, I said, if there's ever a Destiny 3 that, I want them to have babies. Let's do a time skip and they have babies, bro. Some hive babies. Not even just the Fate Saga. We still don't have true closure for the Gardener and Winnower. I wanted to at least hear them speak in game in some way at the very least. Yeah, that would be great. That would have been the best. And like, I don't know if we were ever going to have a Destiny, you know, a Winnower and Gardener confrontation truly in the lore. I feel like Bungie was never really gonna go in the direction of a Winnower story as much as that would have been great. You know, as much as that would have been great, it always seemed like the Winnower was the spectator, you know? He was always like, I'm the question, I'm not the answer. I'll let the universe figure itself out. I'm not a cheater like the Traveler is, you know? So maybe it would have happened, maybe it wouldn't have, but it's a shame we didn't really get any closure on that. I wonder how far into the next expansion they were. Like, they had to have been around 70 to 80% done. They I don't know. I feel like they would have been super close to being done. Like, super, super close to being done. Because we were supposed to get, like, if they were following the original contents schedule, we were supposed to get, you know, Shadow and Order it was in March, and then, oh my goodness, bro, now my nose is all stuffed up. Like, we were supposed to get Shadow and Order in March, and then, like, Shattered Cycle now, like, around now. So, I don't know, man, like, I don't know how far along they were. I'm willing to bet a lot of the new weapons and armor sets we're going to be getting in Monuments of Triumph it's probably going to be stuff that was going to be in Shattered Cycle that they're now pushing forward. Like, SRL was probably a Shattered Cycle thing for sure. That they're bringing forward. Destiny the game tweet has 24 million impressions. Excuse me. Just under 24 hours. How much more engagement does Sony need to see how much this game means to people? Man, it's such a shame. Like, I mentioned this in my... Oh, what's up, Har? I mentioned this in my, obviously, in my video about the end of Destiny, but I, like, truly... I at least thought, I'm a bit more doubtful now, but... Steven, oh, thank you for the follow. Like, I at least thought that we were definitely going to get a D3. Like, and Freshy Fresh, holy smokes, thank you guys for the follows. Like, based on everything they said, like, you know, in order for, I don't know, sorry, sorry, your message got deleted in Twitch chat. I think my auto mod deletes links, but there is a change.org petition that people are doing to try and petition Sony to make a D3. I signed it. I don't think, you know, it'll do anything, you know, but it's good to at least put numbers on the board and be like, hey guys, like, we want a D3. But, like, I thought they were going to make, like, there was something coming because the twit and the post on Twitter talk about how, you know, in order for Destiny to, and the worlds and Destiny to move on, we need to move beyond to Destiny 2. And that just that just feels like there's something more coming for Destiny. But then we get the reporting from Paul Tassi and Jason Schreier, who's like, it's not happening. Like, there's no D3 in development. If anything, it's just an incubation, but it's not greenlit. And I just don't get it, man. Like, Destiny 3 would be such a cash cow. It'd be such a cash cow. Like, like, low-key, people, like, I kept seeing these posts on Twitter, like a couple of weeks ago, people being like, Destiny 3 wouldn't solve anything. And I'm like, bro, it would solve everything. It would solve everything, you know? And I don't know why Sony isn't greenlighting it. Like, I understand Sony spent fucking billions of dollars on acquiring Bungie. And so, like, the idea that Sony's going to be like, let's throw even more millions at Bungie so that they can make a D3. But it's like, it's almost like, here's the thing. Sony bought Bungie, bought Destiny at basically the end of its life. Destiny 2, at least, right? Like, at basically the end of the Light and Darkness saga. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think was the writing on the wall was? Like, after Final Shape, there was always going to be a decline. Like, it was so obvious. And it's almost like akin to buying like an old ass car, bro. Like, I buy an old ass 30-year-old car that has like 500,000 kilometers on that thing, and like I overpay. Like, I pay crazy dollars on that. I spend like $20,000 to buy the car, and I justify it because I'm like, sure, it's an old car, but at least it has new wheels. And then my expectation for the car is that it's not going to depreciate in value, but it will appreciate, right? And as the years go by, the car's like, bro, I need an oil change, man. Like, we ain't gonna keep going if I don't get an oil change. And I'm like, hell, I spent $20,000, bro. I'm not giving you a no oil change. No oil change for you, car. And it's like, okay, well, how do you expect the car to drive? You know what I mean? Like, even if, sure, it has new wheels, how do you expect the car you bought to drive if you're not giving it what it needs to continue? Like a Destiny 3. Like, that's the only way. Like Marathon, I like Marathon. I don't hate Marathon. I think it's a good game. But there's just no way. You can look at the numbers, you can look at like the popularity between both IPs and pick Marathon over Destiny consistently. I just don't see how that's a decision that can be made. You know what I mean? I don't get it. What logic is there in abandoning their flagship game, even at its worst, has more players than extraction shooter you release for a niche audience? Like, the only hope I have in this situation we find ourselves in with Destiny 2 ending live service is like,
Oh, from where?
Reapsley, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Like, the only hope is that there's been so many creators who have been to Bungie summits. I'm not one of them. I've never been. I probably won't ever be at this point, but, you know, like people like MTashed who have been to many summits, and they've always talked about how if there was ever going to be a Destiny 3, Destiny 2 would need to stop development. You know what I mean? It would need to stop. They couldn't possibly develop and maintain a Destiny 2 with a Destiny 3 while developing a Destiny 3. So the only hope, or cope, whatever you want to say it, hopium, copium, whatever, is that Bungie stopped development on Destiny 2 so that they can make a D3. And we can only hope that Jason Schreier is wrong, okay? That's our only hope, that Jason Schreier is, like, wrong about D3 not being a thing, right? That's our only hope. Like, I do think, regardless of whether D3 is real or not, that there are going to be layoffs because, like, you just can't sustain. Like, if you have 400 people working on Destiny 2, and now Destiny 2's gone, like, you're not going to be able to bring all 400 of those people over to Marathon. Like, eventually, like, some people are going to, unfortunately, probably be let go, which sucks, like, really bad. So I think the layoffs are going to happen, and they're going to spell probably bad news regardless. But I don't think whether layoffs happen or not is a confirmation of whether D3 exists or not. I think we literally just have to wait and see. You know, that's why we kind of cheered yesterday until Shire News came up. Yeah. I don't know, man. Hashtag save Destiny, spread the word. Hashtag save Destiny. Maybe I'll make a tweet about it. Silly, this has been corroborated by Paul Tassi, so I'm not too helpful. Yeah. I think, honestly, if anything, our only hope of a D3 or like a Destiny whatever, a Destiny payback or whatever continuation of the franchise will look like, I think the only way we get that is if everybody fucking shows up on June 9th. Like, if everybody is fucking there, dude. Like, I don't know if we probably won't break records, but if we can get like 200K on Steam or some shit, dude, like show that even in Destiny's final moments, people are here, people care. Maybe we can send a message. Like that's like I think that's really our only hope. Honestly, one silver lining I can take from this is people stop bitching about Destiny. Listen, that'll never end, okay? One thing that'll always exist is we'll always love to hate on Destiny, okay? No matter what happens, no matter where Destiny is, it'll exist. Just as how for however many years everyone has been begging for Titanfall 3, you know, talking shit about Respawn or been begging for a Half-Life 3. Destiny 3 is going to be in that same category, you know? It's a shame because both options for the future of Destiny are not great. Either Destiny 3 isn't going to happen, or even if Sony greenlight it next week, we won't see anything until we're in the early 2030s. Yeah. It's a shame. It really is like an end of an era, you know? I don't even know like how you can compare this to. Like, what other game on the scale of Destiny has just ended like this? I don't know. I don't think there's ever been. It's like almost like if World of Warcraft came out tomorrow and they were like, we're done, guys. That's it. No more expansions, no more updates. I don't know. It's like unprecedented almost. How they prioritize putting you in filled towers or up the tower limit? Yeah, I hope so too. I really hope the servers like stay pretty stable as populations probably decrease over time. That's the only thing I can compare it to in my head. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really Destiny has been a game that has touched so many people. Like, I feel like you could, if you know anybody who just plays video games, like obviously if you talk to someone who doesn't know any video games, you're not going to know Destiny, but just anyone who just plays video games or is online in any way, they will know what Destiny 2 is. Even if like they never played it, they'll know what the game is. They've heard of it. You know, they've heard their friends talk about it, or they've seen it online somewhere, or they've seen a trailer. Like Destiny is such a massive franchise that it's crazy. Hopefully we get Half-Life Destiny Fall 3. Oh my gosh. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I'm thinking of dusting up my PS4 to play D1 again. That's what we've been doing on stream recently. Playing through D1. I dropped $500 on D3. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess I would too. You know, as much as I'd be like, oh, that's a lot of money. It's D3, man. I'd fucking do anything for a D3. I would I don't know. Okay, maybe not, but I was gonna say like, if we needed a sacrifice to bring D3 into the world, I'd volunteer. I'd give my life for you guys. Lucky 10p petition reached 5k. Yeah, I think that's the one I signed. I mean, I think it's the same petition that's been going around everywhere. I think if this next update released with the final shape and then the game got no updates, it would have been even better. That would have been the way to do it, right? Like, dragging on, like, Destiny as much as they did. It is a shame. It is a shame, like, slowly seeing Destiny fall apart like it did in the last 2 years. We'll sacrifice to less, though. Don't cry that it's over, be happy it happened. Yeah. I am happy it happened. Like, there's so many... Destiny just overall changed my life. Like, it completely changed my life. I've met so many friends, like, my best friends ever I met through Destiny. That we still play. We still do the raids together, everything. And, like, the thing that, like, really shook me recently was, like, I've always, like, dreamt of, like, you know, whenever I have kids in the future, like, bringing them through Destiny, you know? Whenever they're old enough to play it or whatever, right? Like, having that moment to go through it together. And it just, like, what worries me is that by the time, you know, that time in my life comes, if I ever have children in the future, and whether Destiny is going to be a dead IP or whatever. You know, that kind of scares me a little, you know? How's it going, Clam? And so I can only hope for a D3, man. Like, call it cope, whatever. I will never not hope for a D3. Call me crazy, but to this generation of players, Destiny is bigger than Star Wars. I think so. I mean, like, I was never a Star Wars guy, but, like, Destiny to me, I guess, is what Star Wars is to, like, the millennials. You know what I mean? You know, it's for Gen Zs. Destiny is our Star Wars, you know, and it came in the medium that spoke with us the most through video games, you know, because, like, even though I grew up obviously watching movies and I still watch movies nowadays, like, but video games were always the bigger medium in my life that I consumed, and I think for most Gen Z, that's probably the same. You know? I like cross building an in-house fire team. I played D1 with my dad at around 9. I'm happy we got the Year of Prophecy. We got some awesome characters like Lodi and Bale. I'm about to cry again, guys. The tears are gonna flow again. Yeah, Lodi was great, man. Lodi, Bale was cool. Verity encounter from Salvation Zeds with little Timmy would go crazy. Dude, that would go crazy. Like, getting my kid to figure it out on their own. Like, listen, bro. Do what I couldn't do. Do what I couldn't do on day 1. Be better than me, child. The fact that we finally got to see the 9 in the spotlight, only for this to happen. I'm happy we at least got to learn more about them. After the freaking 10 years they were building them up, we got to learn more about who they are, what they operate, what they look like. Alex Lee being a Destiny fan and making his debut 6 months before it ends is cold. Alex Lee? I don't know if I recognize that name. They should bring back contest mode for raids since this might be the end of the road. That would be great. Like, just actually being able to load up contest mode on all of the things. Oh, he's Bale's voice actor. Yeah, okay. You have a kid? I don't have a kid. No, I don't have a kid. I'm just saying when I eventually have a kid. New Caloric, how's it going, man? Good to see you in chat, man. He voices other characters in other characters in other games and media. Oh, that's cool. VA and mocap actor. Ah. What would be the MVP for a looter shooter? FPS MMO? Like, what would be the MVP? I don't know. I guess, like, looter shooter would definitely be Destiny, you know? He's Ryu in the dub of JJK? Damn. I don't watch enough English dub stuff for anime. You know, I will feel the pain parting ways with the Drifter. Oh, dude, I'm gonna cry again. Oh, this sucks, bro. Like... like, the guy who voices the Drifter, Todd, I can't remember his last name. Like, he's his voice always had an impact on me. Oh, dude, I'm about to cry. You know, before Destiny, before my obsession with Destiny, I was obsessed with Fairy Tail, the anime. It was my thing, dude. Like, that was my obsession. And he voices Natsu in the English dub. And when eventually, like, Fairy Tail, like, at least, like, the first era of Fairy Tail, obviously we now have the 100-year quest or whatever, but in the first era of Fairy Tail, when that came to an end, and Drifter Drifter showed up in Destiny, and dude, I'm fucking, all the snot is going down my throat now. And yeah, Todd Habercorn, and Drifter showed up, and he's the same voice actor as Natsu. I was like, it almost felt like a continuation of my childhood, you know? Like, as if the era I had with Fairy Tail never ended. You know? And I have this maybe I'll post it on Twitter. Like, a long time ago, I went, when I was a kid, I went to like an expo, like a Comic-Con anime expo or whatever in my city, and Todd was a visitor, and I had this I was like 12 or whatever, and I had this like bomber jacket that was like Fairy Tail themed, and I brought it, and he signed it for me, and I still have it. And so it's gonna suck, you know. And I'm actually currently, like, rewatching Fairy Tail, so, like, I'm currently in the Grand Magic Games arc, so it's like, this is all hitting home for me, you know? It's all hitting all at once. He was clearly sad in his remarks yesterday, yeah. And, like, I replied to his tweet, and, like, he, like, reposted my reply and shit, and that really felt, that felt so good, you know? Like, having that. Man, it's so emotional. It's such an emotional week, guys. If my normal pills weren't working, I'd be crying too. I just feel a void, and Destiny is always, was always the familiar place to go to. Thank you for your theories. Didn't find you till Renegades? I mean, that's when I started my lore stuff, was Renegades. Like, I made videos before that, but it wasn't, like, lore-centric. And Renegades was where it all started. Grand Magic Games is so good, bro. It's, like, low-key the best arc. Like, when the dragons show up, and Natsu, Like, what has always been my most hype moment ever, like in any anime, was when like Natsu's screaming at the top of the dragon, and he's like, "There's 7 dragons and 7 dragon slayers. Let's go dragon hunting." It's like, bro, that shit was so hype. As like as like a 12-year-old watching Fairy Tail, that shit was so peak. Because like Cobra is showing up again. Like that was so awesome. And reliving that recently has been everything. We theorized for years if Drifter was a bad guy, Forsaken era of lore will never be topped. And we finally got that conclusion in Renegades, man. Like, we've kind of lived thinking, like, knowing Drifter was a cool guy. But, like, I guess he's finally, like, pardoned by the Vanguard after Renegades. What's up, Fully Jacked? Any other games you're thinking of doing lore videos for? I'm definitely gonna cover more Marathon, at some point. Probably, I might cover a little bit, like, right after Season 2 comes out, but obviously once, the June update comes out for Destiny, I'm not gonna be touching Marathon for a while. But after that, after I've done all my Destiny stuff, I'll probably go back to some Marathon stuff. I do wanna make videos about Risk of Rain 2 at some point. I need to catch up on the lore. We are getting a new DLC soon for Risk of Rain 2, so I do want to make some lore videos about that. Maybe Warframe at some point. I'm like so far behind though, so I'll need to go on a Warframe journey to learn about it. You know. It makes me so sad, man. I've been playing the series for 12 years, and I never expected it to last forever. Oh, free hugs is here. Do I have a hug emote? Oh, I'm hugging free hugs. That's so cute. Soulframe, maybe? I don't know anything about Soulframe, so I'll look into it. I don't even know what type of game it is. We're also, guys, today we're also going to be having a conversation with Abaddon on stream. He's going to join us. We're going to be doing a talk today. New game from DE? Yeah, I just don't know what it's about. You know? So I'll look into it for sure. Will you continue content creation after everything? Yeah, I will. I definitely, I have a passion for just talking. You know, like I just want to talk. Like, even, no matter what it is, like, I always want to be just talking about something. Like, on YouTube, on Twitch, on whatever. And so, like, I'll definitely continue making videos. It just won't, obviously, always be Destiny in the future. I recommend Final Fantasy 14. It's a fantastic game with deep lore. I've tried it. I've tried Final Fantasy a little bit. Abaddon, the War Master of Chaos. Is that a Warhammer thing? Warhammer. The right thing for Sony to do is to greenlight D3 or a spin-off or whatever to keep the franchise going. That would be the right thing. I mean, I think that's the only way. Like, I don't know what else can be done. You saw your message and replied to it? It's on my Discord. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Me too, Lumina. I'm gonna do everything I can to enjoy it. Let me reply to Abaddon. It's gonna be. It's really going to be. It's gonna be surreal, man. It's. I don't even know how I'm gonna feel when that update comes out. Like, I'm gonna play through everything. I'm gonna go back and play through all the campaigns as much as I can. I'll play everything, every raid. I want to get every raid flawless. I want to get every title. I need to catch up on everything. I don't know if I'll ever get the Trials one, but every other title I want to complete that I can. And I'm just gonna take my time with it. I'm gonna say my goodbyes to Destiny, you know, as best as I can in Jin, until we hopefully get a something in the future.
even to themselves.
Always remember my fun time with D2. I finished my time after Godslayer. And hopefully I wonder what the Pantheon 2.0 title's gonna be. God Master. I don't know. Whatever it's gonna be, dude. God Killer. Dragon Slayer. You should try getting as many content creators together as possible and host some sort of Destiny 2 funeral or something. That'd be cool. I think that'd be great. Just getting everybody there, all in one place. It's like FNAF, dude. Get all the animatronics in one place as we burn down the fucking building as it all goes away. Not even joking. When they announced the news, I tensed up a bit. This game got me through so many good and especially bad years of my life. Yeah, me too, man. You guys want to know where I was? Maybe I'll wait till Abaddon to give my story. Where was I when Destiny was killed? I swear, if day one I'm on a Jimmy Kimmel talk show, then I'll give Destiny a shout out. If one day you're on a Jimmy Kimmel, yeah. When your acting career blows up, Dorka baby, you got this. Hopefully Sony will see the reaction of Destiny 2 ending and see that they should make a D3. I hope so. That's why everybody's got to be there on June 9th. Everyone's got to log in. Show them that we care, you know? Doesn't Sony shut down studios that don't perform? Marathon better take off. I don't even know. Like, will they ever shut down Bungie truly? I don't know, man. Like, Bungie is such an iconic studio that has been there since the earliest eras of gaming, that, like, if Sony's the one to shut down Bungie, to close its doors, like, I don't even know if they can live through that, bro. That condemnation. We're the ones who shut down the studio that created Halo. Like, there's no way. Like, if anything, like, it'll just be a full takeover and they'll just keep the name. It'll be like just a normal... It already is, like, probably fully taken over by Sony, but it'll just be fully, you know, fully managed by Sony completely. Till the IP at this point. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever want a Destiny that isn't made by Bungie. Like, look at what, like, as much as NetEase is doing, like, decent stuff with Destiny Rising, like, it's just not the same. And I don't want, like, an official D3 to be like a D Rising, you know? I hope the servers will stay up. Bungie said that they're going to stay up. So I think unless Bungie themselves completely shut down, I think servers will stay up. For sure. Rising is cool, but you can tell, yeah, it's not Bungie. It's just not a Bungie game. You know? I wouldn't worry about Destiny servers shutting down anytime soon, guys. I think it would take a lot for that to happen. Because I really don't think Sony is going to let Bungie die that easy. They're going to drag Bungie through hell before they shut them down. They spent too much money. There's just no way. Destiny 1 servers are still up now. I think Destiny servers are safe. I think so too. New Caloric. Sony doesn't sell IPs. That's true. Think about how many freaking IPs are just, like, done and dusted. They're just forever, like, dormant. That, like Bloodborne, Infamous, the Infamous games. Well, Abaddon's in chat. We're going to start our call with Abaddon, guys. I'm going to call him right now. Hello. How's it going, man?
It's good. A lot to talk about, though. I'm joining you in Destiny.
Yep. It's such a difficult week, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I was not expecting that at all. Like, I was like, I think we'll get something in this tweet today. You
Mhm.
know, just I thought we'd just get like them saying like, "Hey, we'll come on June 9 for a stream. We'll tell you everything then." I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be it.
Yeah, I thought I figured like it was gonna come eventually. I just thought we were gonna get Shattered Cycle still. You know, I thought we'll get this update, we'll get Shattered Cycle to wrap up the Fate saga as best as they can, and then that'll be it. Maybe we'll get a D3 or whatever, but just jumping straight into we're done. Live service is over. It's so like I don't know, man.
Yeah, like I thought
It
we'd get
sucks.
I thought we'd get Shattered Cycle at least because they were working on it up until
Yeah.
the announcement.
Yeah. And as far as we can tell, like, I mean, Paul Tassi wrote that most people didn't know that the ending of live service was happening, you know? And
Yeah.
so if that's true, like, then people were working on it like yesterday. People walking into Bungie to work on Shattered Cycle, and they got that news. So and
It's so sad. Like I feel
it
so bad
sucks.
for them, man.
Yeah. I feel really bad for Allison too. Like she like her tweet this morning, like with the broken heart emojis. That
Oh my
shit
god, I saw that.
sucks.
Oh,
Like,
dude, it's like they were cooking up such a great story.
yeah.
Like I was into it. I was like, this is going somewhere.
Yeah, like despite everything, like, you know, even though I feel like a lot of people kind of I think they threw out the Fate saga along with the portal. Like they kind of lumped everything together as bad, but like the story was so good. Like it's such a shame how we might never know what's up with Lord of Every Nothing, you know, and
Dude, I know. It's like, oh man, that was like so interesting. And like the Winnower too.
yeah, like
God.
I don't know, it sucks. It really sucks. Like it's been so difficult. Like yesterday, it really didn't feel real. You know, like it didn't there's never been like a time where there hasn't been some Destiny stuff coming in some way. And so I think like the knowledge that we're getting this update kind of masked that like we're not getting anything after. And it wasn't until like I woke up this morning that it really like hit me that like this is it. You know, as
Yeah,
far as we
same.
know. As far as we know, this is it. And it's been an emotional day. Like like, you know, I didn't really cry yesterday, but I cried a few times today. And then I felt good. Like I felt good opening up stream today. I fucking immediately started crying on stream. Like immediately started crying. And like I don't know, like I'm ultimately happy that of what I've had with Destiny over the past 10 years I've been playing this game. But I'm still sad, you know, that that this chapter's concluding, you know.
Yeah, it's like I was yesterday I was sitting I was in a restaurant with my friends
Mhm.
for lunch, and I pulled out my phone and it's like, oh, what's this? They actually released something big. And I was like looking through it, and then for a second, like I took it as okay, this is definitely D3. Like,
Yeah.
no way. And then I there was still like a weird feeling though I had because when
Mhm.
I looked at Twitter and everything, everyone was like so sad. I'm like, I don't know. But then we went and played basketball, and then I came back, and then I saw the Jason Schreier article. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy crap! I have hope. I still have a
Yeah,
little hope, but
I'm
I
still
think we'll.
hopiumed up. You know, uh like for me, I was on lunch break from school, and I was in a Tim Hortons eating chicken noodle soup, bro. I was watching Astacross eating chicken noodle soup in a Tim Hortons, next to this old lady, and I read in Astrogross's chat like blog post, blog post. I'm like, oh shit, this is it. I load up the blog post, and I see it says like we're at the top. The header's like ending live service for Destiny 2, and I say out loud next to this poor old lady, I'm like, holy fucking shit. I say that out loud to the Tim Hortons, and like I started reading, and I'm like, oh my god, it's happening. And you know, it was such a roller coaster of emotions. Like I was so shaken up by it, like this is actually it. And you know, there's good stuff in there. Obviously, like we got old raid encounters, SRLs coming back. There's like we're getting a really great send off, I think. But
Oh yeah.
you know, I was still so shaken up, and I was definitely copiumed up. I don't know what hopiumed, up on still a D3 based on their language. You know, they're saying like, in order for Destiny to live on, it has to go beyond Destiny 2, which just like screams like D3. Or like them talking about how when there's going to be news to talk about Destiny, we'll be the first to know. Like not if, but when there's news. Like everything just screams like they're still hoping that there's a D3 or a sequel or something.
Yeah,
know?
no, for sure.
And
I think.
You go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I was just gonna say just the way, like I think a lot of people are taking the Jason Schreier article as like no D3 at all. But it doesn't, like, it says it's not in active production like right
Yeah.
now, but like, I mean, that says they're pitching it or they were
Yeah.
prototyping and pitching it. So I have a feeling that D2 is being, they're stopped, like they immediately cut out Shattered Cycle so that they could
Mhm.
get D3 greenlit, because I think Sony doesn't want to fund D2 and D3 at the same time. I think that's
Yeah.
the issue.
New Caloric said in my chat, Anthem 2 will claim Destiny's spot. Oh my god, dude. No, I definitely think, MTash said on Twitter, like, in the summits, during conversations about a Destiny 3, Bungie has always said, if there is ever going to be a D3, they need to stop production on Destiny 2. And I wonder if there's, like, a technical definition in game development that's, like, if you're incubating a D3, is that different than saying it's in full development? Like, I would imagine there's a difference there.
Yeah.
So, and who knows, like whether they're pitching it or whether it's in the opening stages. We've had the leak that a D3 is in development for a couple months now. I don't know.
Yeah. I did a little bit of looking into like the actual, like, just like a quick Google search last night and like a little bit into it, like what the difference between like incubating and all that is, because like, no clue what that process looks like. But from what I can gather, like pitching and like prototyping, because those are similar words used in the Schreier article, and like that's synonymous with like the incubation process.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, so the what makes me think that what was holding back a D3 being greenlit is D2 was the fact that last fall there's undoubtedly stuff was happening about D3, because in September,
Orca Baby,
you get
join up
Dan
if you
Miller
can.
going over from Marathon, like working on Cryo Archive. He gets ported to the Destiny team working on core activity prototypes.
Yeah.
Prototypes is like a keyword. Like that prototypes is not like, to me, it's not like, working on new strikes, because the strike format's being, it's been
like the same thing
created. Yeah, it's like prototype is like creating the foundation for something new. So, and then that's a similar word used in the Jason Schreier article. So like, what I'm thinking is that last fall he gets ported to a new team. Then that's when we have the D3, that first leak, that D3 in early development, which I think could also be that could be synonymous with like the incubation stage. That happens last fall. That leaker said he still trusted his source as of yesterday, even after the Jason Schreier article came out. And that leaker got everything right about the future, like Pantheon, about stuff in Renegades, like everything that leaker said was true. So the truth is, I think D3 was being prototyped last fall, and probably still going forward. And now I think Sony just was denying the green light because
Yeah.
I think of D2, and that's why I think ultimately now the decision ultimately was made. Probably had to do with past Marathon's release and the financial report, but
Mhm.
I think the decision was okay. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Like you
I
can
mean,
have you can have Destiny, you can still incubate new Destiny stuff, but you can't.
that's right there,
I don't think they're
Dorka
like you can't
baby.
make D3 and D2 at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. Especially not anywhere near of the same scale as as D3 or sorry D2 as God, and like you can't maintain both, especially while
Yeah.
also making Marathon, right? Like it
Exactly,
was
yeah.
either going to be you get Destiny 2 and then they work on a Destiny 3 in the background, or you get Destiny 2 and then Marathon, and then like if they want to make a third big game, like one of them's got to go. And so they're not going to immediately kill their new baby Marathon. You know, they'll probably try to, you know, do what they can to grow that player base as much as they can, and you know, slowly work on Destiny 3 in the background, right? Like that's definitely the, I think, the most hopeful outcome, or the most like, if we're assuming like if all the leaks are true, like that's seems to be what is happening.
Yeah, 100%. And I think this update will also is I think it also serves as like a test for Sony too. Like I think
Mhm.
I think this is all calculated on Sony's part. Maybe not like I think
Yeah.
Bungie's totally mismanaged, but I think Sony's like financial report, Marathon launch. Now both those come, and then this decision
Mhm.
for Destiny 2 having a no longer be updated. That comes, and I think this update will serve as like a final test for Sony, being like,
Yeah.
okay, we want to see before we greenlight a D3, let's gauge interest
Yeah.
on D2.
Like
And
how
so I
many
think
people show up on June
yeah,
8th, June 9th, or
exactly.
whatever.
So I think if you want D3, you better play on June
Everyone's
9.
everyone get dude. I got so many people fucking watching on
Dude,
YouTube.
I saw like 80
Fucking
people. Insane.
everybody here
Everybody get
on
on.
June 9th, please play. Like even if it's just an hour, do anything. Just play, get online, get those daily active users up, do anything, you know, to
Yeah.
to get on, you know. And you know, I'm a bit conflicted because, you know, I have some information from a viewer of mine who spoke to Allison Lures because she did
Oh.
a conference at his university. And I don't know what I like. He asked me not to say one thing because he said he didn't want to get her in trouble, because so I don't know if I can say anything. And I promised I wouldn't say anything. So I'm not going to say anything. But if anyone watched my video that I put about the delay, and I say, hey guys, look at me in the eyes. And look me in the eyes when I say that I think there's a Destiny 3. And try to find a deeper meaning in that. Maybe that's kind of what I'm hinting towards, that there might be something. And but what I can share, okay, but what I can
That's
share.
awesome. Hey, she posted 3 hearts. The second one was crack. That's all I'm saying.
Hey yo,
That's
way
100%.
true. And also DMG. Okay, this is another conspiracy. DMG, his banner changed, and it was he for like a couple minutes. It was a dragon with 3 heads on it.
I saw that. I saw that.
Dragon with 3 heads on it. Okay, just saying.
I saw that.
But one thing I can say from what my viewer learned from Allison is it was a lore question. He offered, like, during the Q&A to ask her a lore question on my behalf. And we were having on stream at the time, we were having a conversation about like what it means for Witness to be the first knife. Like, is it literal? Is it, you know, metaphorical or whatever? So I said, ask whether the Witness is literally the first knife from Unveiling, like in a true literal sense. And her answer, according to my viewer, was a enthusiastic yes. So
Ooh.
pretty interesting. You know, as to what that means, like for the Witness to be the literal first knife in a true sense. Like, because my theory has always been like, the knife is like a flower or like a pattern in the garden, and so when everything got pushed into the universe, the pattern of the first knife became the witness, the witness civilization or whatever. So maybe my suspicions are correct.
Okay, that's interesting.
maybe.
Your viewer is locked in, whoever that
Yeah.
is. That's awesome. We'll see. I think that I think there's a possibility. I just want there to be D3 so bad.
Yeah, me too.
I really hope there is one, man.
But Lander, thank you for the follow. I don't know. Like, I'm not going to expect we're getting D3 news anytime soon, but I have hope that it's
Yeah.
a thing. I have hope. And yeah, man, I think we just gotta go through June 9th like, I don't know. I'm gonna treat June 9th kind of like the last day of a relationship. Like, it's like we're about to break up with Destiny for a while, have some space, and hopefully maybe there will be another time in the future. Maybe we'll meet again in a cafe somewhere, and we'll exchange glances, and the spark will reunite something. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna hope for the best, but I'm gonna go into to June like it's the last hurrah. You know.
Yeah, me too. There's a lot. Oh man, there's a lot. There's a lot of videos that
Destiny
I don't think we'll
slice of
ever
life.
get around to making, but there's a few that I'm definitely gonna focus on this to get out in these few months. But yeah, I just want to make the most of this time.
Mhm.
Like, it'll be the last time, for at least for a while, where the whole community
Oberon,
is
thank you for the
united.
follow.
So I want to make the most of it.
Yeah, me too. I gotta run all the raids. I want to flawless everything. I have most of them flawless, but there's still a couple I need to do. I want to get all the raid titles done. Try to do as much as I
yeah.
can, you know.
Pantheon, bro, it's gonna be so good.
Pantheon's gonna be sick. Oh, you know what sucks? I really hope in one of the final TWABs or whatever, Bungie gives us Pantheon lore. You know, give us a
That'd be
little
so
bit.
cool.
We'll see though.
I think they might do that. I feel like they would.
I mean, you know, you would think they might have already had it planned
Yeah.
anyway, so maybe we'll still get it. Yeah. I've been having fun on Twitter though, like, you know, posting just random shit. Like, I posted today. I've been on like a fairy tale phase, so I posted today like, Destiny's not gonna die on my watch. Yeah, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. You know, I promise, guys. And I posted like a clip of Natsu saying some dumb shit. So, like, I'm having some fun, and there's been some funny tweets.
Yeah.
I had one banger tweet, my first banger tweet.
Oh, dude, I saw that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Dude,
one of mine went crazy too. It's like, dude, like people are so interested in Destiny. Like, dude, the tweet where they announced like with the blog post, it has like 20 something million views.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
crazy. That's wild.
Everyone, yeah, it's been great seeing everyone post like their edits or their stories. I was literally gonna post, like, oh, what's Umeiz's thoughts on the Destiny delay, and then I saw his tweet like immediately after. I'm like, no way, Umeiz is tweeting about Destiny again. Let's go. Like, seeing everyone who's like been involved in Destiny like at all just like come out and just talk about it it's been great, you know.
Yeah, I saw
Seeing everyone
Tfue
share their
said
memories.
something.
Yeah, Tfue,
Just like a
world's first Wrath. Kind of. It's a bit complicated. He was on what someone else's account, but he did it. You know, I feel like there's just no other game like Destiny, and I was saying, like,
that's the sad part.
The way that Destiny's live service is ending is like, I don't think anything like this has ever happened before in gaming. You know, like, my comparison was that it's almost as if World of Warcraft suddenly was coming to an end. And it's like, I don't know what other game, like Anthem was never this, obviously not Concord, you know, but like what other like game that came to an end has been like this? There's been no other game like Destiny. And so I don't even know like what I'm gonna do, to be honest, because I mean I've been playing through D1. It's been fun. And maybe I'll make I'll make an alt account for D2, play through everything again. It's just that once June comes to an end and everything's been played through, it's gonna be hard, you know,
Yeah.
finding something else to fill that. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna make a video. I'm probably still gonna make a video about holy crap, Justin with $100.
Holy W, Justin.
Don't go crazy over this. Just sending my thanks for all the lore vids. Dude, thank you so much, bro.
W,
Dude,
Justin.
that means so much. Holy crap. Dude, heart that. That's awesome, bro.
Ultra says, I apply
thank you.
myself to liquor and cigars. Lamau.
Super, we gotta get some raids in. I love that we're on the same wavelength about the new update being a test. Yeah. I think so too, Sold.
I don't know, like
It's...
I'm hoping the marathon PvE mode is good. You know, we'll
yeah,
see
I
what
hope
they do
so
with it.
too.
I wouldn't be surprised if like they're kind of doing that because maybe they knew in some way that Destiny live service was coming to an end and they're like, okay, let's give Destiny players a home for a bit.
Yeah.
As we wait for something. I
guess it is kind of nice that a lot of the marathon community is just the Destiny community, because I was thinking about it last night and I was like, because like I'm still figuring out what I want to do after. I think I'm gonna just take my time with Destiny stuff and then I'll figure out, you know, what the next move is later down the line. But I'm gonna of course still make videos, but I just don't know what that's gonna look like now. But I was just thinking about it, like at least the marathon community is the Destiny, because like I just love the connectedness of the Destiny community. It's just so nice.
Yeah.
And so it's like I was thinking about like, dude, I might not watch another Dado video again.
Yeah,
You know,
it's so
he's going to
sad.
Deadlock.
He's
It's like,
Deadlock.
oh man.
And I've heard I've heard that Deadlock has lore, and I'm like, maybe I'll look into it. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, same.
So I'm thinking maybe I'll look into Deadlock. There's like a couple games I've always wanted to cover. Like I'll still talk about marathon stuff. You know, I think after I've kind of said most of what I want to say about Destiny. And I've been thinking like making videos about like Risk of Rain 2. Maybe Warframe, but I gotta learn all of that. I know nothing about Warframe. So like I'll need to learn and kind of figure out like what games and what stories do I want to talk about that really resonate with me as we go through this transition. And I'm just gonna be doing whatever. You know, like I'm gonna be like, hey, this story's cool, let's talk about it. You know, just like have conversations, see what resonates, and see what we can do.
Deadlock is such a banger game. The lore has been dope so far. Okay. Might have to check it out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I think I've only heard of it because of Dado.
Yeah. Deadlock's got a pretty awesome setting. Yeah, I have a lot of my, like, as Destiny's kind of been you know, on the downturn over the past couple months, a lot of my raid team has been like Deadlock mains. So it's interesting, like the Destiny diaspora is going everywhere. You know, everyone's, you know, whether it be Warframe or Deadlock or Marathon or wherever, like everywhere, every gaming community I feel like has a little bit of Destiny in it.
Yeah.
And you know, I think because of that, it'll be maybe a bit easier to, as we transition, like call some of these new communities our home, you know? And you know, I don't know, man. It's so sad. So sad.
The most tragic part about this update too is that like it was meant to be the thing that brings everybody back. You know, like they
Mhm.
weren't making it to be this goodbye update,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is just so sad. It's like I can't like I feel so like this must be hitting the devs the hardest. 'Cause the devs are as much crap as people give them. They are like they fight for the community, man. Like it feels
Mhm.
like there's the Bungie C-suite executives like versus the devs. It feels like,
Yeah.
and like they've been fighting tooth and nail for us because like, um, you know, of course we don't, you know, there's some things that we do not like with the game, but like from what we've heard by some sources, it's like it could have been a lot worse, and the devs
Mhm.
like prevented a lot of what C-suite wanted.
Yeah.
So it's like, man,
They've
it's
been
like it
fighting
must
for
be like
us.
they love Destiny. Like they
Yeah.
are. It's awesome.
Yeah, I feel really bad for, especially like I feel bad for DMG, you know. I like I've seen some people are crazy on Twitter, bro. Like there's a dude who posted like this AI image of like DMG on train tracks, and I was like, bro, you are a fucking crazy person.
Bro.
Like you are insane. Like DMG does not deserve anywhere near of the hate that he gets, and he's always, despite like no matter how bad we feel the comms can be sometimes, like it's never his fault. It's never in his control. Like what can DMG tell us when like he doesn't even know if this next update is the end or not. You know,
Exactly.
like what can be said to us? What can be communicated? And ultimately everything he says is controlled, you know, by the higher ups, by his boss, right? Like, you know, it's not like he gets to make any claim he wants to about Destiny. Like that's not how that works. So it feels bad, you know, and I feel bad about all the hate he's getting, and
Yeah.
he
He's
doesn't
just a
deserve it.
messenger.
Yeah.
Man, I don't
Hamburger.
know. I don't know if you saw this. You might like this though. You might feel vindicated by it, I'll say.
Mm,
So one of her name was Lyanna Rupert. I'm sure you're familiar with her, but she was
yeah.
laid off. You wanna know what she said earlier today?
What's that? What'd she say?
Um, okay, hold on. Where is it? Hold on, I bookmarked it. Okay, so it's a thread on Twitter.
Hmm.
It's Paul Tassi going. He's quote replying to somebody. He's going. Almost all of Bungie did not know about this until it was announced. Somebody asked, "Do you personally think they will let the franchise just die?" And he goes, "That's not what Bungie wants, but that's on Sony." And
Hmm.
then she went. Previous leadership wanted that, so I guess the previous leadership wanted Destiny to die.
Oh,
And then she
what?
said, now where is it? No, where'd it go? No. Okay, it was yeah, she says then she was someone asked her about like where's the tweet? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find it. It was in this thread.
Liana Rupert, she was a community manager, right?
Yes, she
Yeah.
was the former like she worked with DMG.
Hmm.
Okay, here we go. Um she worked with DMG, then DMG left, and then she became the head, and then she got laid off, and then
Right.
DMG came
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. So then someone asked her, "Do you think the DCV and removal of content was also charged with malicious intent by those leadership?" And she said, "Some of that was tech limitation, but Lightfall and other decisions like that were intentional, either way with intentionally cut resources,
Mm.
gaslighting, and isolating those that spoke out. Y'all should have seen the original iteration of Lightfall. It was glorious."
Ah.
And then someone went, "It was stuff. Is it stuff which ended up in final shape or was cut completely?" And she said, "Completely cut."
No way.
Oh,
Completely cut from
completely.
Lightfall.
Yeah. Here, I'll
So I
send you the
guess
thread.
I wonder then, like, because there's always been the theory that like Lightfall and Final Shape are one big expansion, and I honestly I never believed that. I always thought they were gonna be different, like separate. I just figured that just the cutscene we got of like, okay, you know, the traveler is captured by the witness, and then he then cuts open the portal. It's like that's obviously one big cutscene that they just cut into. Um, And so like I wonder if that was the original opening cutscene or maybe it was just the ending cutscene and then they just built an expansion to fill the gap. Like cuz there's no way I don't know like when they say stuff is cut, I wonder what that really means, man.
Yeah.
Like
Who knows?
does that mean that the original story was cut and they filled the void with something else and that's where we got like Neomuna from and stuff? Or was it like Neomuna was always part of the plan, they just cut everything else around it?
I feel like it was something. Because I feel like I feel like the whole thing with Neomuna and the Cloud Striders, like the whole aesthetic of Lightfall,
yeah.
was built around like I think it was corporate mandated around this
Yes.
trend.
Dude,
In the-
100%, bro.
Just like the cyberpunk trend, like the
Yes.
cyberwave 80s, whatever it's called. Like they're like, that's would be great for Destiny because it's the trend on the internet or whatever. So then they made a whole they I think they shoehorned that into Lightfall because like I think there's some things in Destiny that I don't think a creative person would have came up with, if that makes sense. Like I don't
Right.
think the Destiny creatives would have wanted Lightfall.
No.
I feel like that's something that would
I
be
think so
shoehorned
too.
in. And I think like the portal is something like I don't think a creative person came up with the portal. I think because one, the way back in when D1 was being created, they came into the same issues with the portal and the team
Yeah.
there was like,
Like in
shouldn't do
2013
it.
or whatever.
and I will stand by this. The portal, I guarantee this is what happened, is some executive
Yeah.
was looking at what Fortnite and Call of Duty are doing, which is making their
100%.
menus look like streaming services like Netflix and Hulu or whatever. And they're like, okay, that seems to be the most efficient way of doing stuff.
Yeah.
And that's how we get this in
Mhm.
Destiny.
Yep.
And I don't think that's I don't think a creative person comes up with that. I think that the creative person comes up with the director.
100. Yeah. 100%. Like, yeah, like about the Neomuna thing. That was always my thought. Like, there's like literally 3 years ago, bro. I made this video being like Neomuna fucking sucks. Cause like before the expansion even came out, and we only got the reveal trailer and whatever. And I'm just looking at Neomuna and I'm like, this doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. Why do we have this place? And I made this video. I was trying to be nice about it in the video. I don't go too crazy about it in that old video, but I'm like, I go about like, this doesn't make any sense. And I was right. I've always felt this way. And the fact, and I 100% agree that it was just trend tracing, yeah. Like I think Cyberpunk 2027 or whatever, I don't remember what 2077. Like that game was like recently came out, and I think Fortnite had their Cyberpunk season right before that too. Oh, it sucks, bro. And like, here's the thing. I'm not against the idea of there being like extra human colonies, right? Like outside of the last city. I think the Aeonians are like a great example. Like it's perfectly believable for the Aeonians to exist because they're just like a group of scientists who got stuck there, right? They're like humble. It's just like a little community. But
Yeah,
Neomuna is just a different freaking level. It's just it's such a different level of unbelievability that I can never accept it. I could like, oh man.
I just hearing that from her, it's like, bro, Bungie leadership has like cooked, like I don't know what they're thinking. Like
Dude.
it's just like, do we seriously need another car? Like this is just
Yeah.
like the greed of these. It's Pete Parsons, but it's like all these executives, like they're greedy.
Yep.
Like, dude, it's like I just
I
don't
don't
get
even-
it. Like I don't understand. Like if I had that much money, I'm like, you don't need that much.
Yeah, you really don't. You don't. How many you need like 20 vintage cars? Like, and what
Yeah,
what
you
is
need
the most
21st car? Like
Yeah, yeah. And like what's so evil about that whole thing was right before the layoffs in Final Shape where Pete was going around asking people if they wanted to see his car collection. Like, how evil of a guy do you have to be to like look in the face of your employees, you're gonna like lay off in 4 days or like in a week, being like, "Yo, guys, come over. Look at how rich I am." Like,
Yeah, dude, that's just like so prideful. Like
yeah,
on another level. It's like
yeah,
I can't believe that.
biblical pride, bro. Biblical greed,
Truth. Biblical greed and biblical pride.
dude.
Greed is the root
This,
of all
this,
evil.
this is how
It's true.
Lucifer fell from heaven, bro. He got one too many cars. Like, I will never. And like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Pete Parsons should be like charged with fraud, like corporate
Dude,
fraud or some
seriously.
shit. Like the way he oversold Bungie to Sony, or Bungie to Sony. Like, oh my god, bro. And like, all to get a bag. Like, not gonna lie, like he got the bag. You know, what can you say? He fucking like he planned that shit so perfectly.
Dude,
Like his
world's
evil
best
plan,
salesman.
for real.
World's
Like
best salesman.
his evil plan came to fruition. Like I've like never seen.
Dude, because like how like I don't understand how he scored that $3.6 billion deal. How do you
Dude.
hype up Marathon Destiny and then all these other incubation projects to be like worth so much more than like what they are? Like it's like it's unbelievable how he
Dude.
made that happen. All just so he could get more like just another
Dude,
car. That's
he-
like, come on.
I don't wonder how much money he ended up getting. Like he probably got 300 million. He probably
Dude,
got the
probably
same
something
amount
like
of
that.
same amount of money that like Marathon took to develop. He got the same. I'm willing to bet, bro. He got he got crazy money from that. Like there's no other way. Like,
Dude, 100%. He had a crazy payout because then he got his payout last summer and then he's like, okay, I'm out of here.
I'm out. Yep. Like we'll
Justin
put
Truman, it's your,
Justin
it's your
Truman.
problem now.
Yeah. Like I feel like Pete Parsons just fucking hated Destiny. He hated everybody. And like as much as like Justin Truman has said, you know, he doesn't believe in what he said in like the like over delivering thing. Like, you know, he has a different perspective now, but like I gotta believe like it was a spiteful decision from Pete to be like, okay, I'm leaving. Here's the over delivery guy now in charge. Like, you know, I don't
Yeah.
know. Like,
It's crazy. Like it does seem like Lyanna's like what she said, like the previous leadership just wanted Destiny to fall apart.
yeah,
It does feel like that because like this doesn't make any sense. But I think to take out some hope from this, the use of the word previous, and then what Paul Tassi was saying is that right now current Bungie leadership it seems like doesn't want Destiny to wither up and die.
yeah.
So you know, current Bungie leadership that's Truman, and then
Mhm.
whoever else is up there. You know, we don't really know who's beneath him and everybody else, but Truman is the figurehead,
Yeah.
and Truman, like this is a story of like what happens when you have like a developer, a creative versus just some businessman, and what
Yeah.
happens because like Pete Parsons, the story of Pete Parsons, he comes from Microsoft. He's not even a
Microsoft, yep.
Bungie. He's not even a Bungie
OG.
developer at all. He was like a businessman at Microsoft, came over to Bungie during the whole transaction with Halo and everything. So like he didn't really, he didn't really work on the game.
Yeah.
He was the businessman of
Always the business guy.
Yeah. Truman starts as an engineer working on weapons and stuff. Rises through the ranks. Now he's become the studio head. So like,
Hmm.
that's why I do think he has the greatest intentions.
Yeah.
That he could have. And that's why I think current Bungie doesn't want Destiny to go away. And that's why I do think they're trying to actively pitch a D3 to Sony. And
Yeah.
Sony's rejecting it because I don't think Sony trusts them to handle Marathon, D2, and a D3.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It's just PD. I don't know, man. Is he in the files? I wouldn't be surprised. like isn't like the Blizzard guy, wasn't he also in the files? I shouldn't say also. I need to be careful what I say, I guess. But like wasn't
Oh
the
my
Blizzard
God.
guy in the files? I'm just saying, dude.
I don't know what he was doing. All I know is that Blizzard had some freak shit happening there.
Yeah, they were freak. I mean, that's like truth or dare, bro, with fucking Christopher Barrett. Like,
Yeah, and Christopher Barrett rage baiting yesterday too.
dude, like that, like, dude, don't even get me started. Like, every other Destiny leader, like Luke Smith made a statement, Allison Loris, did her hearts. Like everyone else who's been a leader in Bungie and Destiny has said something like nice, has given their regards. But just fucking Christopher Barrett, bro, that guy is such a creep and a loser. Like, don't even get me started, man. Like it's just that I don't know what it is about that generation of like like early game dev folks, but some of them were just creeps, bro. Like,
yeah, it's so weird.
Just creeps.
It's just like so gross. Like it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go control F Pete Parsons right now.
I didn't say this, but don't say I said this, but I saw this on Twitter. I'm relaying what I saw on Twitter, but I saw some dude being like, Luigi, I've seen what you've done for others, and listen, I'm just the messenger. I'm relaying the information of what other people have said. Listen, I'll just say this, Pete, at least you could do is give away one of your cars, Fuck it. You could do with one less. Give it to Astacross or something. I don't know. Give it to Dado. Like,
it makes you think, like, where does he put all these cars? It must be just like massive garage.
Dude, dude. Oh, that makes me think of Astacross's clan housing in Warframe. It's Pete's garage. They have like a racetrack in there. Like
a racetrack.
Yeah. Dude, yo, we have to do once SRL comes back, we have to do it in the name of Pete.
We do.
Like, Pete's probably has some mega mansion in the hills of Seattle. Dude, just like the fact that the most evil people ever are like have so much power and money is just so depressing.
I know. It's like, and it feels intuitively that like if you did what the fans want, you'd actually make more money.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand like what the obsession is. It's like we got to make the Lightfall make Lightfall everything that Destiny not is, and then it's gonna cook us for years to come. It's like
I don't get that. I don't get it because it has to come from just such a selfish and like just menacing or like malicious like personality to be like, I'm gonna get mine, screw everybody else. Even though like in theory, if you did everything that everybody wanted, like you listen to the players, you could make more money in the long run.
Yeah, exactly.
Like not even in the long run, like you could probably still make a shit ton, like have all your cars, Pete, if you just like you could, but also everyone could be happy, I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
Corporate type people see only numbers. Yep. And that's the thing with the layoffs too. It's that they just see people as numbers, like their developer. They just see them as just dollar signs. And if they take those dollar signs away, they actually get that. And it's like that's the whole thing with the layoffs before. Pete was like, I forget if this came from Pete directly, like internally or whatever, but like he said like someone asked, I think it's all internal, but it was like someone asked like if you could take a pay cut to prevent more.
Yeah, that was
layoffs, and he's like, "We're not that type of company."
Yeah, I remember that. We're not that type. I'm currently in the moment of in a down payment of my $200,000 car, so I need this bonus. Like, I'm willing to bet like there was like a Christmas bonus that some employees like skipped out on just to try and do anything to help the company, and Pete still got his, bro. He still got his fat bonus or some shit. I'm willing to bet.
Man, and it's like I don't hate Marathon at all, too, but I think the
Yeah.
idea of making Marathon an extraction shooter, I forget where I read this, but I'm pretty sure
Mhm.
it came from some of the higher ups playing extraction shooters, and they're like,
Yeah.
dude, let's make an extraction shooter. I bet that'd be great. And that's
Yeah.
where I think it comes from.
Yeah. And like I don't I like Marathon. I do. But and I especially I really loved Marathon in like the first 2 weeks. That was peak. But then eventually, like as everyone learned the meta, it stopped being fun. Like I couldn't handle the bubble spam and the grenade spam. Like I couldn't do it. And so like eventually I burnt out on it. Um and I'm happy they're adding a PvE mode and like a PvP mode, like only. And I really think Bungie is sitting on gold with Marathon. They just really need to commit to these other game modes. Like I kind of think
Yeah,
of it like
100%.
and I kind of think of it like Fortnite a little bit. Like imagine if Fortnite like never made their PvP mode. Like it was a PvE only game when it first came out for like the first 3 months. And then they were like, let's just make a battle royale mode for fun. Let's just see if this appeals to people. And then look what happened. It
That's
became the
true.
fucking biggest game
That's
ever
actually a
for
great
like
point. Yeah.
a couple years. And so like I've seen a lot of people, like more marathon focused people who are nervous about the PvE game mode and stuff. And I think in terms of the longevity of Bungie, the longevity of Marathon, like Bungie needs to expand beyond just the extraction shooter into these other game modes. Like,
Yeah.
and I hope I'm a bit worried that Bungie's like, and what direction they'll do with these game modes. What I don't want is like a Helldivers mode, to be honest. I think there can be a lot more done beyond just that. Like whether it be I've always wanted like a wave based, like almost like a Call of Duty Zombies style mode in Marathon. I think that would fit really well, especially like
Oh yeah.
Call of Duty
That might be what
Zombies.
they make.
That's what I want, like for PvE mode, because Call of Duty Zombies has always kind of been in a bit of a decline, and it's never had a competitor. And so I think Marathon could potentially service as a competitor for Zombies, because Zombies is literally ginormous. Like I don't like. It's hard to think about how massive Zombies is as like something people care about. It is massive. Like every Milo video about Zombies gets like 50,000 views and shit. Like everyone loves Call of Duty Zombies. So if we can have like something like that in Marathon, that would be crazy. And I think in a
100%, yeah.
if we get a PvP only mode, I think just a normal 6v6 arena shooter would also go crazy in Marathon. Like the gunplay is insanely good. They can just set the maps on like all the different points of interests. Like put a put a map on overflow or whatever. Like they have the pieces of these maps they could put in a PvP only mode, and I think it would work.
Yeah.
So
No, I agree.
I'm
Yeah.
yeah, I think we'll see. I'm excited. I'll play season 2 when it comes out. And then for a little bit during the first week, and then it's gonna be Destiny grinding.
Yeah. No, yeah, I guess what I was trying to say earlier, just like I think that I think the Marathon devs, like if they let them just cook,
Mhm.
no intervention, they'll make a great game.
Yeah,
It's
I mean
like
they're
like
already
even a
doing
better
so
game.
well.
And I think this is the core idea of Marathon being an extraction shooter. I feel like that was like to go to the point, like it was the pride of these developers, or these, sorry, not developers, the higher ups being like, you should do what we say because we're the authority here. And it's just like
Mhm.
that's why I think it feels weird that Marathon came, like no one, like Marathon's good, it's a good extraction shooter, but it's like in a saturated market, and that's what
Yeah.
people say about it. Because I think that comes from, I think that was ultimately a management thing where they were like
Mhm.
very prideful about it, being like, well, we can do anyways, and then
Yeah.
we got. But I think I am happy that they're investing into Marathon, because it shows that Sony still trusts Bungie. Like they're not going to dissolve them already, and that's what
Yeah.
they said. This people I think overlook this line in the impairment thing. There was a line where Sony's like, I forgot, I don't know at the top of my head, but it's like it talks about like except for goodwill. So like they took it of loss of value on
Right.
everything except for goodwill. And it's
Mhm.
like goodwill. That's like, I think to me that's like the Bungie name, Marathon, Destiny, right? Like they still,
Yeah.
they took a loss on everything, but except for that. So
Mhm.
that's a glimmer of hope there too. It's like they're not totally, they haven't given up yet.
Yeah.
And so I think Marathon's gonna have a good year, and I
Mhm.
think hopefully, fingers crossed, that if this update in D2 is a banger, then hopefully D3 finally gets
Rain,
greenlit because it
thank you
sounds
for
like they're
the
just struggling
super
to greenlight
chat.
it.
20 doubloons.
And I
Appreciate you,
think
man.
Bungie will be seeing a good future in a few years,
W's in chat for Rain. Yeah, I
where they
think.
can finally
Oh, sorry.
coexist with their games. No, it's okay.
Yeah, I think, you know, I think back to the final shape layoffs where there were so many people who were like who were laid off who were like the only hope for Destiny, the only hope for Bungie is if Sony fully takes over. And this just this I guess corroborates with Rupert's, where she's like the leaders were like evil. Like they hated everybody. They wanted Destiny to die. So like if we can get, if hopefully seemingly now Bungie is in a better spot, their leadership is actually good now that hopefully the evil people are on their way out, and Sony's taking more of a commanding role, hopefully things will get better, and I think truly this Destiny update is a good sign of it. Like they could have just said, like, if we weren't getting this final message, this final send off, this final a big update, this Age of Triumph moment for Destiny 2, and it was just like, yeah, guys, it's over. We're getting nothing, or like we're kind of just wrapping it up. If there wasn't this big update, I would be a lot more concerned. But because they're giving us this big send off, and their language seems to be pretty optimistic, I'm hopeful that things will get better.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we get news about it, because I mean they say once we have news on Destiny, you'll be the first to know. I mean, that shows that I think they're waiting for the green light,
Yeah.
Like they say incubating new games. They say, which I think incubating, like I don't think, because like to me incubation is like throwing a bunch of stuff at the wall
Mm-hmm.
and seeing what sticks. So I don't think incubating new games means they're going to start putting out like 3 new games immediately.
Yeah.
Because I think that's repeating the same mistakes of the past. But I think it's like seeing what works, and I think ultimately I think that's going to be D3. I
Yeah.
think that's and that's the thing. That's what everybody wants. Like I don't like. Obviously, Bungie knows this. Sony knows this. Like everybody, they're not ignorant. Like they see the response online. Like
Yeah.
everyone is clamoring for for Destiny 3. There's a petition going around
Yeah.
that's like kind of doing crazy of just petitioning for Destiny 3. Like, well, I don't think who knows if that does anything,
Yeah.
maybe it doesn't, but like it just shows. It's
Yeah.
a numerical symbol for the interest of Destiny 3.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I guess it's a good thing to have, just to sign it. If you want Destiny 3, sign it, just so you can have like a symbol for the interest. And I don't know, I think they obviously hear us. They're pitching it internally.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're just waiting for the green light, and I think they might get it soon. I feel like they might.
Yeah, I think the fact that it's like plural games is interesting to me. It made me immediately think of Destiny Payback. Like, is maybe that's back on the table? Maybe obviously D3, but maybe even a Destiny Classic. You never know, right? Like maybe they could be experimenting with all 3 of these ideas, and
That's true, yeah.
because I think, if I'm not mistaken, like the Destiny Deeks, D2 Deeks on Twitter or whatever, like in their a couple months ago, they made the post about a Destiny 3 being in incubation, and that they were also playing with the idea of a Destiny Classic. I still think that that's probably true. That they're working on something. I don't know if I immediately take the Jason Schreier article, like, not that it's not true, but like I think that there's something missing from that. Like there's an extra element there that we just don't know about, that makes it seem like it's not like there's nothing happening. right? Like they're
Yes.
working on something.
I agree.
It's just not like all hands on deck, let's get this project going. It's more like let's brainstorm right now, you know, or let's just put
Yeah.
minor prototypes together.
Yeah,
you
it does
know?
seem like something is missing, and I feel
Mhm.
like I think that the fact that Destiny is not getting updated anymore, because like the bizarre thing to me was the fact that, and this was yesterday, it's before we knew that, because I was just trying to figure out the timeline, just rationalize it myself, being when was this made clear to Bungie?
Mm.
Like, was this cancel or this being the final update? Was that decision made back in February? Like, when did Shattered Cycle get canned? Because I'm like trying to
Yeah.
think, like, how far along was Shattered Cycle? Because it's still, but even after the fact, I mean, even more so after today, which is what they say they're really working on it, up until the announcement,
Hmm.
which is like crazy that they're walking in and they're working on it that morning, and in the afternoon they're like, what? Like they just
Yeah. What do you even do at
it's
that point?
gone. Like,
Yeah.
but it's like I just find it so bizarre that they
Hmm.
are probably months away from releasing Shattered Cycle. Like I think it was going to come out in like September,
Yeah.
and just for it to be canceled, which
It,
means that I don't know. I feel like since they're so far along, they can repurpose that in some way in the future because they've done it before.
yeah. I mean, they did that with D2. Like there was I think
Exactly. Yeah.
IO had a lot of stuff that was meant to be in Destiny 1.
Yeah.
Like a
I
lot of
was
like
like a Mars thing.
a Mars thing, yeah. Uh and so I think that's definitely possible that they'll probably repurpose it in a D3. I think I don't even know, like in terms of when did they know? You know, it's difficult to say. Like it feels like it was a surprise to everybody. Like
Yeah.
just the Bungie Foundation made their statement and it seemed like they didn't know. It seemed like GCX didn't know at all either. Like nobody knew, I think. And that itself it's difficult to know whether it's concerning or like more on the hopeful side, like is because it's if it's that abrupt of like saying it's over, um it's either like after the earnings call they got the boss call from Sony and they're like wrap it up guys, it's donezo, or it's like now that the earnings call is out of the way, now that Marathon is about to reach its season 2, and we're seeing that Destiny's in a weird spot where it's like in order to probably fix Destiny, like get it back to the way it was before, you're going to need to put in so many just resources into it that it's probably better just starting fresh. And so like maybe it was just like, okay, it's going to be too much to fix Destiny. Let's put everything we can in this update and just go boom, Destiny 3, let's start working on it or something. Right? Like
Yeah. Exactly.
it's one of those two possibilities, and I don't know. I think we need to wait a little longer to see what comes out of the situation to determine like which one is more likely, you know?
Yeah.
Um
And you make a good point there because like before, like I imagine DMG probably didn't know, but like he was
yeah.
saying, like a few weeks ago, just talking about like the vault space, and he was saying how like every update they have to deal with like the memory stuff. It's always a challenge.
Yes.
So it's like, you know, this game has a lot of technical limitations. Like, and we've all been saying this for a long time, where it's like,
Yes, cost consultant. We saw it
it'd be good.
we
to
talked
get
about it a
fresh
little bit
start
actually.
just so we could have like so the game can be built to last this long.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, cuz it was only built to like it was built when they were with Activision. So
exactly.
and
Yeah.
they had to make one a sequel every 2 to 3 years. So like if we want a Destiny Forever, like you got to build it as a Destiny Forever. And well, a new version of the Tiger engine would be nice, like maybe the one Marathon's on, and and hopefully they get cooking, like one thing I can say is everyone's conversation about like the Tiger engine being like bad, like it definitely isn't. At least the version that Destiny is on is old. Like it's definitely aging. And we can see that because it takes oftentimes a long time to just fix basic things. But then when you look over a marathon, it's like, oh, there's a problem. We fixed it 5 minutes ago before we even said anything, before we even knew about it. And it's like, okay, well, we want that engine. Like, give us that. Like, we want
Exactly,
that
yeah.
ability to like fix these things in such a way. So, like, I don't know. Like, I think when you're dealing with Destiny and all the technical issues it has, all the memory issues, all the costs that would need to go in, it's probably just like, let's just make a D3. Let's cut our losses.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Yeah,
let's keep going, you know?
which is like, you know, it's weird because like a lot of us, you know, like we all kind of knew that, you know, to get a D3, D2 has to come to an end. But like the reality of it being here does sting. But like, I guess I just to me, honestly, to me, it's just D3's is waiting for the green light to happen from Sony. And once it's been given, I mean, I think they're gonna go and make it because like I feel like that's what they've been prototyping all these months now. And there's the article also mentioned the layoffs, which I think if layoffs do happen, it's so unfortunate, but it's not a sign that D3 is not gonna happen though, because I guess because I was watching Scaro's stream last night. He's kind of talked about the nature of this. He was just saying how like when layoffs, you know, like when they're in the incubation phase, it's like a smaller
Smaller
team
team
doing that. So if layoffs do happen, I mean, they can still work on with a smaller team, and then when they enter full development, they just staff up again.
Yeah,
which could be the direction they're going. So it's just unfortunate how it is though, because like
I
operate.
I expect there to be layoffs for that very reason. Like, if you are incubating, you don't need the team that big of a team, and like it's not like everybody can go work on Marathon, like, you know, based on budgeting and like, and also like Marathon doesn't seem like that intensive of a game to develop, at least as far as we can tell. We'll see what happens in season 2, but like, you don't need another 400 people on Marathon, right? So it just seems like it is inevitable that there will be layoffs, unfortunately. And like you said, I don't think it's necessarily a condemnation on the idea of there being a D3 because it is in incubation, most likely. Yeah, it's I don't know. This conversation made me feel a little better, to be honest.
Yeah, same. It really did. I just hope my cope is that the 3 months we have the June 9 update is just insane player counts. Everybody's playing Destiny. It winds down. A few months pass, and then not even a confirmation. It's like a leak from Jason Schreier or something. It's like Destiny 3 got greenlit. That's all I need.
And then a year later, Luke Smith, or I don't know, whoever loads up again in like the, you know, in like the final shape reveal, he's like, I told you guys we'd have more to say about Destiny. And then he's like, Destiny 3, baby, and that's it or something. I don't know. Like, you know, I think maybe we'll hear something in a year. If there's anything, I think we'll get something in a year.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if it's not, we don't see anything.
They said they would. Yeah,
they'll just say something, maybe. You know.
Yeah, I'm curious how the final twit is gonna be. Like the final
the
twit,
final
they
one.
say there's gonna be a period of twids, and then they're gonna go into hibernation. That's an interesting word, by the way, too.
Yes.
Hibernation.
Everything they say is like, we're gonna come back. Hibernation. You'll hear from us when we have more to say. You know, we're gonna go
live beyond
Destiny 2. Destiny's gonna live beyond Destiny 2. It's like everything is optimistic that there is a future for the franchise, and it's just like, I can't, even with the Dracian Schreier, even with everything, like I can't look at that and say there's nothing.
Exactly. That's how I'm feeling too. And like we have to like, the word to value the most, like you value Sony and Bungie's word over everything else because it's their word. And it's like, and what even they're saying in the article, like Jason Schreier's article doesn't even contradict what they said. It
No.
like it just shows it's like it shows the behind the scenes just a little bit. It just says
Yeah.
like Destiny 3 isn't in active development. Like that, I feel like when I saw that, it was like a sting. Like I got stung, you know,
Yeah.
by something. But then like when you just read a little bit and you just take a time with it, it's like, okay, well that makes sense. If
Yeah.
they're saying they're incubating and they're pitching and prototyping D3, but it's waiting to be greenlit. Now it's like, okay, then it makes more sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it's like they're totally optimistic about it.
Hmm.
Like Bungie is. So I think like the hibernation word too. Like nobody's talked about that. It's like
Yeah.
hibernation. What does that mean? That means like you're gonna come back at some point. You know, you don't stay in
Yeah.
hibernation forever.
Yeah. I think. I don't know. I'll see what DMG has to say at some point. I think he'll eventually
that
make
poor
a
man.
statement.
Dude, that poor man.
Yeah, like poor DMG man. He'll say something eventually, I think. I don't know what he'll say. I think he'll say something, and I think I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I just have to see. I have to see really what this update is. Like
Yeah.
when we log in, are there quests? Is it like what does it look like? Does it look like Bungie just threw everything in the game and it's like, oh shit, okay, we have everything? Or is there like a bit of a walkthrough? Like Bungie said they want to leave it so they leave leave Destiny as like a completed experience, right? And that you can come back and play whenever you want to. And so to me it feels like it's tailored. It's like it's not just everything scrambled together. It's like a proper
Yeah.
catered send off. And so for that reason, because of that structure that it seems to have, it's like, okay, I have a lot more confidence, right? Like obviously they're not just shutting it down, and what they are giving us is tailored. It's structured. It's not just
Yeah.
cobbling everything they've been working on in one update. And you know, I think that's a good sign overall. One thing I have been a little sad on though is like there are ultimately some things that are probably gone forever, like Red War and Forsaken. That's just probably gone for good. I don't think that'll ever be back. Because I don't think
Now would
it
be the time to do it.
now would be the time to do it, and it's probably never wouldn't be in a D3. Like that wouldn't make any sense. They'd be like, let's just re-put the Red War in D3, I guess. Like that wouldn't really work.
Yeah.
So I think unfortunately it's lost media. I mean Bungie can't even play it internally.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is
still don't know how
crazy.
even
That is-
happens.
And dude, like it's crazy. You're in court and you're like, bro, I can't even defend myself because
Like, dude, like that is just wild because that dude's claim was like
it was so dumb.
nonsense. It's like they have consciousness or whatever, like transference of consciousness. I'm like, oh yeah, the Bungie trademarked idea. Like, come on, or sorry, your trademarked idea that Bungie still like. That's just a sci-fi.
It's just sci-fi. Yeah.
common
It's like, oh,
idea.
there was an alien invasion in my story. Oh, okay. Like, okay, no way. And it's like, it's crazy. You can't even defend yourself with that. Like, that's so crazy. But what is, like, one thing I've never understood is why the Forsaken campaign got sunset. Like, because that happened post Beyond Light. Like, I can understand.
For which queen?
Yeah, like, I can understand in Beyond Light that because they updated the Tiger engine, in order for them to have the old stuff, they would have to retool it in the new engine, which is a lot of work, and it probably just wasn't worth it. But Forsaken was after that. So, like, I don't even know, like, I don't know what the reason was. Maybe it was another technical issue, but, or they were trying to save space or something, or it was a memory problem, whatever it was. Like, that's the one thing I'll never understand is why Forsaken went away.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate it's gone.
I wonder if Forsaken is on the level because, like, okay, have we seen a mission from Red War like be repurposed in any way after? Because like
I don't think
stuff
so.
with Forsaken has been repurposed. Like there's in the timeline, you can go play
yeah.
a Forsaken mission and Revenant mission called what? Forgot the Revenant exotic mission.
Oh yes,
takes place
that's
in a
in
Dreaming
the
City place,
yes.
and
Kel's Fall or something.
Kel's Fall, and then Voice of Riven was a boss in Guardian
Yes.
games.
Yeah, and
So like they can
there
go back
was
to the Forsaken stuff, like in a way.
yeah, and I think if I remember correctly, there was also a mission in Plunder that had some Dreaming Cities like Forsaken stuff in it.
Oh
So
yes, that's true. Yeah, like because one of the like asteroids we went to or whatever was
yeah, they
like
like
the Mars Lost Sector,
yeah, and there was one that
right?
was the Tangled Shore one with like the beatboxing or whatever, like the that had the Hope for the Future song in it. That was also one of
Oh yeah.
the ones. Um, so like yeah, I do wonder like why like I guess like maybe they had to remove it for maybe there was a technical issue, but like it wasn't as difficult to retool the Forsaken stuff as it would be to do Red War. Um, but I guess I don't know, they kept some stuff from Forsaken.
Yeah, it's interesting. Interesting. I think also I'm really curious to see what they because they tease a little bit of story stuff for the update, like barely, but like there's
Yeah.
something, and it's like they're leaving the characters at interesting places.
Yes.
Which careful, I like that word because it doesn't say they're not concluding their arcs; they're leaving them in interesting places.
Yeah, it's like they're leaving them in a place they can pick them up later. It kind of seems like
Yeah,
so it's not like, oh, we're concluding Bale's storyline or whatever. Maybe we'll get like a little bit of info about Bale and he's off on Mercury looking for the grave or something, right? Like we'll get like maybe a tidbit about that or like Eris Morn is pregnant with Drifter's baby. I don't know. Like something like
can
that. And
Guardians even get pregnant or light bearers? I guess. Oh, I guess Eris isn't one anymore.
yeah, I guess like
I-
would she I wonder how that would work. Like do
Eris
Hive
Morn
have
get pregnant.
eggs? Is it eggs that Hive have? Would she
I
lay an
think they
egg?
do. What would that? Would it be like a
would the baby have come out as a hive?
dude?
Maybe Drifter gets pregnant. Maybe it's Mpreg.
Oh my god.
uh, yeah, maybe they'll set up Ikora becoming the commander. Maybe Zavala
Yeah, I
resigns.
think so. I think so. I think Zavala would, in like a hypothetical D3. I think Zavala.
I think they mentioned Guardians being
gone.
infertile. Someone said in my chat. Really?
But
Zavala
what
has
happens
it
when they lose their
adopted.
light? What happens?
Yeah.
Because they then they start to age again. But does that mean they
Yeah.
can be? I don't
Does that
know.
mean they can have babies?
3 Tangled Shore and 1 Mars Law Sector repurposed and plunder. Okay, interesting. 3 Tangled Shore ones. That's interesting.
What
I
if
didn't know it was
we're
that
the
many.
commander? I don't know, user. I don't think we'll. I think they're setting up Ikora to become the commander. That's what 3 says to her.
Yeah. All I'm saying is I think, and this is what Solved Alloy said in my chat earlier. Old Chicago could be a nice like Earth location for D3.
That could, yeah, that'd be nice. No,
They've already made it too. Like it's 100%
Yeah, they've already
already
made it.
made.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think I don't know what I would like to see in a D3. Honestly, like my expectations for a D3 aren't that crazy. I
me
kind
either.
of I still think I like the core roots of Destiny, like the core aspects, the looting, like obviously I want like maybe more gun focused, like more rare loot, like a better loot progression, make exotics more rare, maybe make everything prismatic, so you don't have the mono subclasses anymore. Like stuff like that would be cool. Like everything I really want for Destiny 3 is just more like quality of life, like more MMO stuff, like
Yeah,
player
same,
housing
same.
and stuff like that. Just like honestly, if they have Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 make a baby, and then they throw in like MMO stuff in there, then I'm happy with that. I'm chill with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have crazy expectations for D3 either. Like, I don't know. I think people say it would take 5 years to make, but then I just have like D2 was made in like 2-3 years
Yeah.
from
And it was
D1. It's like
and D2 did the same thing that happened to D1 where it was like rebuilt in a year. Like this, like D1 had that
yeah,
happen, D2 the same thing happened. Like so I think like if Bungie can just like lock in, like actually like this time if we do have a D3, make sure it is one singular dedicated vision, and hopefully we don't have to rebuild the whole D3 again the year before it releases, and then I think it'll probably be good. You know,
yeah.
I think
Honestly, yeah.
Destiny 2 learned most of the lessons that needed to be learned.
And then if leadership just lets them do whatever they want, because like another reason I think it'd be like it'll be so like if everyone just comes back
Mm,
for June 9, it would just show that
yeah.
like look what happens when you give the fans what they want. You know what I mean? Like when
Mhm.
you give the fans everything they've asked for, you get success. Like it's a message to like to Sony and Bungie, but it's like a message to the gaming industry. Like when you give your
Right.
fans what they ask for, they actually play your game,
Hmm.
and
And
then actually you do better when they
I think
give them what you want.
I think Forsaken is like the perfect case example of that. Like we got Destiny 2 vanilla, and
100%, yeah.
low key no one wanted anything that came with it. Like the whole primary, static subclasses, static roles, like it wasn't great. It wasn't good. And you know, Forsaken changed everything. It gave us everything we wanted to be fixed in Destiny 2. And it saved the game. Everyone came back for Forsaken because it changed everything. It gave us everything we wanted Destiny 2 to be at that moment. And I think, you know, the same thing can happen with a D3. If you just, like a D3 in and of itself will sell because it's just a D3 and people want a fresh start. But like if you just put everything in that we've been asking for over the years, all the lessons we've learned, never do a portal ever again, right? Like if we just do this, I think D3 will be bigger than Destiny 1 or Destiny 2 combined.
Oh, I agree, especially after this too. Like, dude, this today went or not today, but like the announcement, and everything went
Hmm.
like it broke to the mainstream,
Yeah.
and like
BBC made a
everyone.
freaking article.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, they did. I saw that. It's like, dude, like clearly people are interested in Destiny, right? But
Hmm.
it's like everyone, not even in the Destiny community, like everyone's saying, "Oh, I'll play if there's a D3." Like
Yeah.
I've heard that personally. Like some people I've talked to, like in like my real life, it's like,
Hmm.
yeah, I'll play Destiny. It's too much, but I'll play Destiny when there's a D3. And
Yeah.
I'm sure, like I'm sure all of you who have talked with people, you've come across that. Like I feel like that's something
Hmm.
that everyone has like they've interacted with someone and they say, "Yeah, I'll come when there's a D3." So it's like
Yeah.
D3 would bring an audience that's like they're waiting for it to play. They're waiting for that moment to get into it.
Yeah. Pledger asked, what do you guys think about Bungie making a standalone single player game in the Destiny universe where they focus on existing or new characters discovering the light? I think it'd be cool. I mean, like, Bungie has always been like more of a multiplayer studio with Halo and everything. I guess they would be kind of returning to their roots of like the OG Marathon. I think it'd be cool. It'd be a cool idea. I
That'd be interesting.
maybe like Destiny Payback, if that's a real thing, could do that because it was always it was like a hero, supposed to be like a hero horde mode shooter or whatever. Like maybe there would be more focus on like the story of these individual characters in a Destiny Payback, which would be cool. New Caloric
Yeah,
said, I have 6 players IRL, 6 friends IRL who said they would play D3.
exactly. There you go.
Yeah.
I just think the interest is there. People are waiting for the opportunity.
Yeah. It's been a I feel like every like I don't know. It's always been a conversation. It's been a conversation for years, man. Years and years and years. Like since Beyond Light about a D3, and I think it's the only way. And I think it's probably inevitable. You know, in the long term. Um, we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, it all depends on this
Destiny
green light.
3. Everyone sign the petitions. Everyone
Yeah,
play
what's it at now?
on June 9th. Let me look. Let me look up. I know I signed the same one Lucky 10p sent, so let me just look at that one. Lucky, how do you even spell his Lucky 10p? There it is. Petition 14,000. Petition Sony to develop Destiny 3.
That's crazy. When did it started? A
14,000.
few hours ago too.
Yeah, hopefully it'll only grow.
Dude, if like a million people sign that,
Oh yeah,
like
a million people. Yeah, I mean
that's
probably.
it's just gotta show like it just shows people want freaking more Destiny. People aren't ready. Like people, dude, this at least this disproves the whole thing. People are just like Destiny fatigue.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like Destiny fatigue. Like people are just tired of Destiny. You just gotta let the franchise rest. But dude, people don't want that.
no, and like I think the only like if we do get a rest, like the best rest for us is like if we wait for
Yeah, exactly. Like a break.
the
Yeah.
D3, you know, because we're gonna have to wait for it anyways. So we almost get like a free break. It's not like how, you know, Destiny 1 ended and then like a year later Destiny 2 came out. It's like we're gonna have to wait a couple years probably. Time will tell, as Phil
Yeah.
says in my chat.
But I think it'll be good if there's like a break will like because I feel like I mean I think you're gonna see this with June.
Mhm.
Because I've been playing here and there, but like I know a lot of people like that like I know like my friends they're like and but like the whole community as a whole they've taken a break since like Renegades. When they
Right.
come back in June, it's gonna hit so good. Like just playing the game is gonna be so like it's gonna feel like I like the time away makes Destiny feel better, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that way too. Like, I mean, I've been playing a bit of Destiny 1 and I loaded up Destiny 2 to get some screenshots the other day and like, dude, jumping from 30 FPS to fucking like 180 or whatever, like that was like my brain was like it was transforming my brain. Like 'cause I just wasn't used to it. And it was fun, you know, like even though the difficulty is way different between the two games, like it was fun to throw around the bonk hammer, you know, and like mow down some enemies and have a bit of a chiller time in Destiny after such a long break. So, you know, it'll feel good. There's so much stuff that we're gonna be able to do and grind for in June. All the raids are getting refreshed. I think what's so interesting is Bungie talked about there's almost like this new flashpoint system with the destinations,
Dude, oh yeah, it's
with the
what,
distortions. And
Yeah.
that to me reads like Shattered Cycle thing. Like the planets
Yeah,
are
that
like
word distortion, you know?
yeah, like a time distortion or like it's almost like how, you know, 3 is like or Earth is like turning and transmutating into different shit. It's like almost like is that happening to the other planets now? Are they going to change week to week depending on what planet is focused? Like it's pretty interesting.
Man, it's gonna be so sick. If D3 were to be made, would you rather the subclasses to be like D1, where you have to level up and do quests to unlock the fragments, or would you rather spend Glimmer to buy fragments?
I mean, I think the quest would be more fun.
Yeah, I like the leveling up and quest aspect from like D1.
Yeah, because I mean, like we kind of have a bit of that with the fragments. Like at least for Prismatic, you had to do all the side quests to get the grenades and the melees and stuff. And I think a little like I mean, Strand was like you had to just get the Strand medallions. I don't remember what stasis you just have to use Glimmer now, but I don't remember what you did before.
I think no.
Oh yeah, you
had,
do
like,
have to do
the
quests.
tests, whatever.
Yeah, you have to do like a quest where you killed a bunch of shit in like a nightfall or something.
Okay.
which is like more lame. I think the final shape wave is probably the better way to do it. By tying it to the campaign and stuff. You know, but I think it would be better to actually make us do quests.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about it, dude. There's like I saw the other day. It's like, or yeah, or it's not the other day. Yesterday, someone made a thing. It's like, I think we're getting 30 armor set bonuses,
That's
like
crazy.
because of all the armor set, which is insane. And like, I just want to know, like, we're getting so many weapons. It's like a lot of them are
Dude.
like, you know, they're refreshes, but it's like
Yeah.
almost close to 100 with all the raid and dungeon ones. Gambit, SRL's getting weapon set. They're refreshing
Mhm.
like Crucible and Vanguard stuff. They're refreshing. I think they're refreshing Portal stuff.
Yeah.
Onslaught. Dude,
Yeah.
there's so
There's so
much.
much. Like I think they said that like each category in the portal is getting their own like loot pool. So like solo ops will have their own thing, fire team ops, pinnacle ops, arena ops, crucible. Like they're all getting their own thing. And then destinations are all getting refreshed. Raids and dungeons are all getting refreshed. Whatever the events like SRL, Gambit's getting a refresh. Like everything, it seems
All the
like every
destinations.
yeah, destinations too. So everything that seems to exist in the Destiny, every type of loot that exists will be brought up to the new system. It seems, which is crazy. That's crazy.
It's like that's just so much. That's
Yeah,
like
like
incomprehensible. This is like that is so many
it's so much stuff. It's crazy. Like I wonder if like you know how like Nessus has like that red camo armor for the like for
Oh
the world
yeah.
armor. I wonder like is that going to be earnable? Like are you going to be able to get a set bonus from Nessus and from like Europa and Lightfall or and Neptune and stuff?
That would be
Oh,
sick
you
if we
know
could.
what? I'm excited uh for the Throne World weapons because they're pretty cool
Oh
looking, but
yeah.
the low key
I like the way they
they
look,
were
yeah.
ass. They were pretty shit. they they weren't the greatest weapons, but they were cool, so hopefully they'll be you'll get some good rolls on that. Um
Yeah, I hope they get buffed.
yeah.
Or, I mean they're going to, but like, you
Yeah.
know, with the perks and stuff.
One thing I do wish, like I'm praying to Bungie. Don't leave us with the rocket pulse and like lightsaber meta. Like don't do
Dude,
it. Please.
I'm not gonna lie to
Put
you.
it
I
out.
deleted my lightsabers, bro.
Dude, I hate using the lightsabers. It's like
I
it's too
deleted
much. It
that.
was fun, but like we gotta wrap it up. And like honestly, leave us with like a galley rocket meta or like
Oh, dude,
galley
yes. I love
rocket
Galley,
sleeper
dude.
simulant. Just like let us shoot rockets for fun. And like because I think the sandbox is gonna get a big shakeup. They've talked about how primary
Yeah.
ammo weapons are getting a big buff. And I wonder if we're gonna get a new artifact. I would hope we are, because this artifact is shit. So, but you know, hopefully the sandbox is good. I can't do rocket pulses anymore, dude. I can't do it.
Yeah, dude, if it was a galley meta and buff primaries, please, please. Oh, I hope they do that.
Dude.
And we're getting aspects and stuff
We
too. And
are
stasis
Solar
grenades.
Titan. Solar Titan aspect, shield breaker. Dude, that shit better go crazy. What if it's okay? Oh, actually, never mind. I was gonna say, what if it's like Sun Charge from D1? But we already kind of have that with Shoulder
Oh,
Charge, so
yeah.
probably not. But like, it better be some crazy shit, dude. My throwing hammer better do some nuclear explosions or something. Oh, but okay. But what they gotta do, man, they gotta buff bubble. They
I
can't
thought
leave us.
they said they're reworking it.
Oh, did they?
In the article.
Oh, in the like final article, like the one that just came out, they said they're changing bubble.
Yeah, they said like Ward of Dawn's getting a rework or something.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Which is like, yeah, awesome, bro. Because dude, when they did the nerf to bubble,
Dude,
whenever it
fucking
was,
Kevin Yanes, man, and
dude, that was
and Witch Queen, that shit will always stick with me. You can't get sniped
dude,
in a
I
bubble.
love bubble, bro.
Can't get sniped in a bubble. Okay, it says class specific abilities Warlock, Titan, Hunter are getting new loves. Mind Spun will interact with Redling. Ward of Dawn is getting a complete rework. Please, Bungie.
Yes.
Please. Please, please, please. Please. Be good. Because once it's what it is what it is. It's not changing. So we'll see if they give it like the D-Rising treatment, maybe. You shoot through it or something. I don't know.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
But I hope it's good, man.
Dude,
Even
how
if
long?
You go ahead.
You go ahead. You go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, even if it's just like back in the Beyond Light era where you just pop down the bubble next to the well, like just as supplementary stuff,
yeah,
like just
bro.
give it, just like make it useful for something, you know?
From where?
Yeah, just for something, man.
It's gonna
I
be
was gonna
shot
say, like,
through.
I wonder how long. Like, did they have? I think they had some of this, like, definitely in the pipeline for the
Mhm.
further down this year. But they cooked up so much in the matter of
Yeah.
like 4 months, because the twids they were saying. I remember one twid, the end of it was like, "What perks do you want to see on the raid and
On-
dungeon
Yeah.
refreshes?" So like,
Or like
that
they're
stuff
like,
happened in the delay.
yeah, and DMG like only a couple weeks ago was like, what do you guys want to like? Oh, no plans for Gambit right now, but what do you guys want to see? What perk refreshes do you want, or whatever? And it's like, oh, okay, well now we're getting a full refresh for Gambit, so they just like fucking cook that shit out, you know? So
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
like, it
They
seems like
worked
a
hard.
lot of this update was made in the matter of like 4 months. Like, that's
4 months,
crazy.
yeah. That is crazy.
And I feel like this is what happened. It is like management goes, "You guys can do whatever." Like, I feel like there was no studio interference with this update. It's like, you can do whatever
Mhm.
you want
Yeah.
or whatever. And they're like, "Okay, yeah, we'll make it so we can bring everybody back." And then
Mhm.
they cook up like, man, if this didn't have the connotation of like it being the final update, this would I think this would be
It
the
would have
best update of
saved the
all time.
game, dude. It would have like
Yeah.
Loki saved the game.
Like, that's what I don't get about Shattered Cycle being canceled. It's like, dude, you had it already finished, pretty much.
Yeah.
If you just sold that, you would have like that would
My
everybody would have bought that.
Yeah, like my fear with that though is like they might be taking a lot from Shattered Cycle and putting it in this update. And so like even if they had this update given to us, Shattered Cycle would now be more bare bones and they would have had to like cook up even more stuff
Oh,
for
that's
Shattered
true.
Cycle. So it's a bit difficult. Like I don't know.
I guess we'll have to see how much like what the update actually is to like see if that's the case. Just because like
Mhm.
I'm really curious like how much. I don't know, like just to me, like in my head, it's just like that was just it's right. It's like low hanging fruit. It's like you make
Yeah.
this perfect, beautiful update, and you could put that. It's like Into the Light, but so much like this is like Into the Light. I think my favorite period of all time in Destiny is Into the Light into
Mhm.
Final Shape. That was
Yeah,
great.
that was peak.
Like this could have, like I think Into the Light versus this. This is low-key
better. Yeah.
But Into the Light, I think, has the edge because it had the final shape, the
Yeah.
final shape and everything. But like, man, if this right after this was Shattered Cycle, these that'd been
It
great.
would have been a W. Like just like I'm just so sad that we're not gonna see like any type of conclusion with the Fate Saga. Because I don't know if they'll pick it back up again in D3. Like
Yeah, I feel like it would become like a situation where like
what's up, Masquerade?
like Rise of Iron or Taken King, you know, like where
Yeah.
D2 was in the Light and Darkness saga, but like it picked up with a totally different. I mean, not totally different, like it was a thread from Taken King, but like, and for all intents and purposes, like a totally new storyline
Yeah.
versus like it being the Savathun stuff. Like we didn't get Savathun until much later.
Mhm.
So like I it could be a situation where like the stuff with the 9 becomes kind of a backseat for a little
Yeah.
bit
Mhm.
if they pick it up, and then eventually they like 6 could become like a Savathun type figure or something where
Right.
he's just cooking up stuff in the background, and then he makes his appearance again
Mhm.
later on.
Yeah, and then maybe like it'll be like maybe something that slowly comes in, like or like develops over time. Like we'll bind a 9 here in this expansion, then like 2 expansions later we'll bind another one or something, and it'll slowly be building it up
Yeah.
over time instead of it being like the main the main thing that we're focusing on. Which I think would be fine, almost like collecting the Infinity Stones type of thing, collecting the 9.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I think I've got it.
it's bittersweet, but it seems like it'll be a good send off. Right, chat? Anyone in what does chat have to say, guys? Are you guys excited for June 9th, despite the sad news that it's kind of the end of D2? Sad but feel a bit better. Wish we had one last raid race. That's true. I wish we had one more. Epic DP was fun, but
Like that's the thing too. Like I bet the raid and dungeon team was like they were close to
they were
finishing
probably
that
almost
raid.
done. Yeah, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
once if it would probably be retooled into a D3 if there is one.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Like I feel like that. There's a raid right there for it, already pretty much complete. Like I could see a thing where like D3's base involves. Like I could just see Shattered Cycle and Alchemist serving as D3's like foundation, where they could repurpose and retool a lot of it into, you know, I don't think like D3 would just be like those expansions. They'd probably retool to fit whatever bigger narrative they want to make for like a D3. Like I could see elements of those expansions that they've already cooked up being just the foundation, and they build from there.
D3 Shattered Cycle, future LC Bray runs into the past, tells us like she goes to the past, tells us some crazy shit, and then time distortions everywhere. The Vex go crazy. Multiverse era of the game. I don't know. Some fucking stupid shit. I'm trying to think of some dramatic event. Anonymous said same talking helped him feel better. Peak update. Bullet says massive cope. They add that massive cope, comma, that they add a raid secretly to the update. Yeah, I don't know about that. But we'll see. I mean, maybe.
Dude, just imagine.
Yeah, they just a
appears.
random raid. We have no context. Just like, oh shit, we're fighting a monster under Chicago now. Would be great if we fight Zivu in D3.
We need a centralized city government.
D3 starting with a war with Zivu. That's what everybody wants, man. Everybody wants Zivu. I want that too. Zivu would be epic. That's what my D3 video is going to be about. What if they hit us with a mission that at the end it zooms way, way, way out to the winnower and the gardener playing the flower game, and they just reset the board to a new game? Probably not. Probably not gonna happen. It's already a bit too late because there's no pieces left to play. They're playing for keeps now, as the winner says. It's the final game. Whoever wins it all. Because they're in the game now, so it's not like they're outside of it. Who is Zivu? She is the third sister of Oryx and Savathun. But she's like the god of war. It's kind of crazy. Like, I want to know what direction they're gonna go with Zivu now that she has no throne world. She's like still pissed with Savathun a little. Family drama. She's herself is dabbling with feelings of heresy as she like mourns and seeks vengeance for Oryx dying a second time. It's a shame we won't really see her for a while. But who knows, maybe we'll get a little bit of stuff about her in the update when they start putting characters in interesting places.
Yeah, what does that even mean? I'm so excited to see that. Because like it doesn't sound like it's the conclusion.
No, it seems like they're just setting things up for the future.
You got it. Says, do we ever figure out what the monster is? Also, I don't want the Hive to be the main enemy if there's a D3. Um, we knew that, or we know that for sure it's connected to Lodi, and
Yeah.
he's seeing out of it, and it's definitely under Chicago. I think it's the same creature that for sure was interacting with the Guardians who went there, but way back
Yeah,
when.
like Shira and them.
Shira and her fire team. And there's a theory that um this creature was discovered by the DEO on this lore tab for Melas Panoplia, this exotic arm, where they just found this like alien creature crash landed in the Swiss Alps, and then they take it back to their headquarters. So the theory is that that creature is the monster under Chicago.
Yeah.
But as to what it actually is, like what species, whatever it actually is, who knows?
Who knows?
now?
Yeah. No one knows. Part of me, I don't know. Like, I part of me, like, if we ever learn about it, wants it to be a completely like brand new thing, that we've never heard of before. But I wouldn't mind it being an Aphelion or like something like that. Like, that's the only other creature that we don't know anything else about in Destiny, really. That could, I guess, be a monster like that kills Guardians, you know, an Aphelion. Otherwise, it's for some random thing.
Yeah.
There's no real connection there, but could be. We don't really know. But we know there's a King of Chicago in a battle with the monster. I still think the King of Chicago is Lysander, though. Like,
that would be sick.
that's my
That would
cope.
be sick.
It's Lysander.
And they probably had him all voice acted and everything too.
Yeah.
He's in the expansion.
Who knows? Maybe with SRL, dude, with like, because Lysander gave us the skimmer, maybe we'll hear from him.
Oh,
Dude.
true.
I wonder who's gonna be the vendor for SRL, or maybe they won't even have one. Could just be like an
I
activity.
don't know. Yeah, it's a good question.
Maybe it's Amanda's dead, so it can't be her.
What one of the racers? His name is like Marcus Red.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Bale. Bale shows up. He did like marathon running. He's like, I'm into racing now. I've put behind my dredging ways, and now I'm a sparrow racer.
Man, I feel so bad for Alex Lee too, because I found I saw like a video the other like weeks ago at this point. It was just some fan approaching him at a convention, just asked this time like, "Oh, I love you as Dredge and Bale,"
Mhm.
and then he was like, "Oh, yeah, we got a lot for him coming up or something like that." And he's like, "Well, wait, his next appearance was really cool," is what he said. Something along those lines, where like he had done stuff for Dredge and Bale and he was excited
Mhm.
about it. And then I think he made a tweet today. It was like, he didn't say Destiny by name,
Mhm.
but he was saying like how he was doing mocap stuff for 3 projects and that all of them were canceled. And I think it's
Damn.
I think it's like Destiny's would be one, then some other game.
Yeah,
But like it's just so unfortunate for
that's
him.
unfortunate. Yeah, it seemed like they had a lot to do with Bale that they were setting up, whether it be the Mercury stuff or seeking truth under Luna. Like, he seemed like he was going to be a pretty important character throughout the whole thing. I mean, especially with his connection with Six. It's a shame. It's a shame, and I'm gonna miss
Yeah.
the Drifter too. Yeah, I'm gonna miss him.
Drifter, man. I'll miss all these. Like I love all the Destiny characters, man. It's like they're all so good. Miss them all.
Yeah.
Which I think
Nimbus.
Nimbus. Here's the
Nimbus.
thing. Nimbus might die.
Low-key. Only 10
'Cause-
years, man. And then how many he has left, or they have left? It's like, I guess if every, like, because the way they do it is like every real life year is like equivalent to a year in the Destiny timeline. So
Yeah.
how long ago was Lightfall? Like 3 years ago. It's done, dude. Nimbus, you
I
don't
don't
got
think
much
they
time
were
left.
one then. I think they had like they might have been
Why did Nightbot destroy
3 or 4 or 5 years into their lifespan. So
Yeah. Nimbus.
goodbye, Nimbus.
Goodbye. Cowabunga, dude. You'll surf into the veil where your consciousness will be held forever.
You know, as
I
much
think
hate Maya got, I was starting to really like Maya's story.
I thought she was pretty cool. I just felt like oh, dude, I'm so sad about like where they were probably going to go with Praedyth in relation to her story, because about like
Dude, it was just gonna be so good.
yeah, like the Shadowkeep lore that talks about how like when he escapes the vault, it's when the conductor's baton drops. It's like, bro, this is obviously now in hindsight about Maya. So like what this once Maya's dead or some shit, that's when Praedyth is back. So it's like this whole thing about Maya where I feel like she was more so like a catalyst for events than really like a character that probably would have gone to do many things. Like she set off the events of the Fate Saga. She's who's gonna bring Praedyth back. She created the Tharsis Reformation, by proxy. So it's like she was a big catalyst, and I did in theory like her. I just felt like she could have been more. She to me she started to feel a little bit just like a crazy person. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Which
Yeah,
like
no,
we
there
don't.
was some moments that were like I just liked her lore book. I thought it was
Yeah,
interesting, and like the
yeah,
moment, like where she was like in Echoes, where she was killing the Chiomas. I thought that was just so fascinating.
yeah. Like definitely Echoes. I think was like like the best part of her story, and I think that like the raid lore about her, um you know uh and her like origin story, like being stuck in the veil for centuries and shit, like that's all like great. Like I love the lore of her character. I feel like whenever we just saw her in the campaign or whatever, like her actions were a bit like, okay, like yeah, like I don't know how this helps you, girl. Like pulling 3 into the third dimension, that didn't really help, you
Yeah,
know.
in the campaign, she wasn't the best. I
Yeah.
won't lie.
Yeah. But like honestly, I kind of liked it. Like she almost had like Joker vibes. Like she was just kind of just. Sometimes it's okay to just have like a crazy character that just like does random shit. Like it's not necessarily a bad thing. I just felt like maybe if they wanted her to do that, she maybe was too heavily focused for a bit. But I don't know. We'll never know, I guess, until later.
Yeah. Well, I could see her being. She would. I think she would be a part of a D3, like in the lore or something. Like I think she
Yeah.
would. She would definitely be a part of it in some way.
Like I
Like
think we'll
I
get
don't think
some
they're
news
setting up
about
for it.
her. Well, because we need her in some way to get Praedyth back. So
Yeah.
if Praedyth is going to be involved, she's going to be involved. If the Vex are going to be involved, she's going to be involved. And so, she'll be there. We'll probably hear something about her in the update. I would imagine.
Yeah, we'll probably hear something about her. Probably about like Lodi. Probably.
Yeah. Oh, poor Lodi, like the voice actor for Lodi too. He was so cool.
Dude, I loved him, man. Like he was getting so into Destiny as well.
Yeah. He was such a good fresh character. Like I'm gonna miss Lodi. I'm gonna miss him.
Dude, Lodi has to be in a D3. He's got to be a part of
He
that.
has to, man. Like even if it's like even if the 9 aren't the focus, like just have him there. Do something. Have him doing something. Maybe he's the new Zur or something.
But
Comes every
he would
week.
probably yeah, he could like get into like I feel like he would be good for like as like a diplomat, like
Yeah.
that's kind of who is.
I mean, that's who he is. That's who his character is,
Yeah.
right? He's the
so, like
translator.
he's like on a Tor bottle thing or whatever. Like he would serve as like a good mediator or something there, like between like the
the Barents and the
Yeah.
Imperium or whatever, or the Barents and the Ascendancy.
Yeah, like I could see him just like picking up the Elixir language and nice speaking that. Like there's so much you could do with him
Hmm.
because he's linguist. Like he picks up languages pretty easy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like the Fate Saga was getting so like
I feel like Shattered
into it,
Cycle
man.
was like the moment. Like that's when shit was gonna go down. With Shattered
yeah, like
Cycle.
everything was building towards that for like this first initial arc.
Yeah.
Because like I thought like before even Edge of Fate, like I thought because like with all the interviews with like Allison we were hearing and everything,
Mhm.
I thought that like Edge of Fate and Renegades would be like they're still they still happen linearly whether one after the other, but like I thought there'd be like two separate things where like everything in Edge of Fate is like pretty much disconnected from everything in Renegades. Like there's like there'll be loose through lines, but like I didn't expect Lodi to appear in Renegades. Like when he was there, like oh that's
Yeah.
like I found that so much more cool when he was there. So then and then Renegades, the ending of Renegades literally ties right into Shattered Cycle. It's like
yeah, exactly. Oh, we gotta
like,
go to
Lodi going,
Chicago
yeah,
and
Chicago.
talk to whatever's there and bind the 9. So, and like the name just has so many implications. Like, does this have to do with Elsie and her timeline jumping? Does it have to do with the Vex and something to do with that, or like timeline weirdness and like maybe binding the like because we know that when the 9 are inside a body, they can't see time, right? They can't manipulate time in the same way. So like, does permanently binding a 9 influence the the 9's ability to manipulate time, causing a time loop or a time break or something, you know? Like there's so many things the name can imply, and it's a shame, you know? And there's also because like there was the dialogue from the Onslaught. There was new dialogue where Lodi was talking to Anna Bray, and Anna Bray was like, "Oh, I know somebody who's also been lost in time before. You should talk to my sister." And so like they're setting up this big setup, man. Like this meeting of Elsie
my
and
gosh,
Lodi
Elsie
and all
would-
these things.
I feel like Elsie too is like the character that like is about to be involved and then she's
Yeah.
just gone. You know, like D1
Always
was there for one expansion, gone. And then she comes back in Beyond Light. It's like, oh maybe she
shit.
should be back. And then she doesn't come back until Seraph. And then she's in Seraph, and then that's it.
That's it. Yeah. Didn't really do much.
What if they put Lodi in a role similar to the Speaker was in D1? That could be interesting.
I guess, yeah. Like it's kind of like a speaker, but for the 9. Because, I mean, like, there's like a couple speaker figures that could come. Like, just speakers as in like those who literally hear from the Traveler. Like Crow has visions from the Traveler. Like Micah has visual. I think they were really setting up Micah to be the new speaker.
Yeah, I
but,
agree. I
you
think so too.
Like Mithrax, I think, was also having visions from the Traveler at some point. So it's like, I think maybe in a D3 we'll get a new speaker, whether it be Micah or Crow, most likely one of the two probably. And then maybe we could see Lodi have a more integral role if they still want to be 9 focused, but he'll probably be there if there's a D3. Imagine that, dude. Like having Lodi and like Micah as the speaker be like intermediators or whatever for their like collective cosmic god entities. Like the Gardener speaks through Micah to speak to the 9 or whatever. That'd be crazy.
Man. Like there's so much potential with Lodi. Like it's like dude, he could meet with Elsie, like Micah.
Mhm.
There's so much that they were going to do with him. It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. Well, we'll only have to see, I guess. We'll have to cross our fingers and
yeah,
hope
we'll
for the
see what the
best.
lore tells us, because I think that there's gonna be something. Like I
Mhm.
feel like Bungie will keep hinting in a way, hinting at the future of Destiny without saying like as much as they can without saying the words Destiny 3.
Mhm.
Because I feel like even if D3 was in active development, they wouldn't be saying D3. Like I don't think Sony would let them
Right.
say it, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think Bungie will keep teasing us and like, hey, don't worry, it's not the end just yet.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there'll be something in the lore that says
Yeah.
like, oh, this could be like, because Age of Triumph had some lore that dropped that connected into the following story, which is
Right.
it's a different circumstance now to then, but like there's stuff they could. I think they're gonna put some seeds there that they could pick up on later.
Yeah, I think so. And DMG, keep updating your Twitter banner. Keep sending us signals. More dragons, please, with 3 heads. Or whatever. Allison, put out another tweet with this time with 3 moons. If there's a D3. I'll always be hopeful there's a D3. Even if like
Yeah.
even if the lore is like we get the lore and the update and it's like, yeah, bro, this shit's cooked. It's over. like everything is saying this is it. And like Zavala comes out, he's like, Guardian, this has been amazing. And I don't know what he would say. Destiny is over. He says that word for word. I'll still copium for a D3.
My cope will then become, although do a time skip, like 300
Yeah,
years in
yeah,
the future.
time skip or like LC Bray timeline reset or something crazy like that.
I am proud, Destiny community, of the reaction you guys have given. Though I'm so I'm glad it is not apathetic. Like I'm glad we're
Yeah.
not going down. Like okay, that's it. Like
Yep.
people like we're going down with a fight. Like we're going like
Yeah.
give us Destiny 3. Like it's like
Yeah.
man, it's like at least like it just shows everybody has a fire in them for this franchise. Like I think Sony will see that too. I think they really will because like
Yeah.
what other IP makes people feel like this? Because like I was thinking about this. It's like Destiny is like, and I was looking at Mactic's video earlier, which is kind of where I got this off from. But it's like Destiny is like a part of everybody's like their identities in one way or another.
Yeah.
Like it's more than just a video game.
Yeah. And
It's like transcendent in a way.
Transcendence. Holy shit.
Say that again.
Yeah, man, it's sometimes I'll see a random post. Like, oh, this is a good example. There was this I was scrolling on Instagram and this some did an edit of the protein P53. Wasn't Destiny related at all. But then I being the nerd I am, I commented like the quote like, "Oh, is P53 an agent of the light or of the darkness or whatever from Unveiling?" And the guy who posted also drops another freaking like Winterwork quote like underneath my comment, and I'm like, what?
That's awesome.
I'm like, this is awesome. Like, I'm not the only one who knows this shit. like there's a community out there who cares and who can like recognize like, oh, P53, I'm a biology nerd, but also this is a Destiny thing. Like you can have this community that is just everywhere and has touched everything. And that's just what Destiny is. And that's what's so amazing about it. Like, it's been everywhere. And even if it's not mainstream in the same way as like Star Wars is, right? Because obviously Star Wars is more than just a video game, right? But it's media, everything. But it's almost like Star Wars, like in how everyone who has played video games knows what it is. And like it
Exactly,
just as everyone who's watched a movie knows what Star Wars is, right? So it's like it's the same thing. So there's just no way.
It's like
I can't see how Sony is going to spend $3.6 billion and they're just going to let Destiny die.
yeah, like they bought this, like at least don't waste your money by not doing anything with the IP. And like I don't know, I think it's like once in a lifetime, especially in this gaming market where you get like an IP that first sticks around for 10 years, 12
Mhm.
years now. But like on a deeper level, it's like Destiny does something. It's like I think it feels so bad right now. It's because it's like losing a loved one. It's like a
Yeah.
part of you is just being like taken out of you
Hmm. Yeah, I said it was like
in
kind
a
of like a
way.
breakup,
Yeah.
breaking up with your partner or something. It's sad, man. It's sad, but you know, I'm sure there's some inspirational Destiny quote that's like fucking hope for the future, the light provides or whatever. I don't know. Like some type of inspirational quote we can be like, don't lose hope, Guardian. Um or like I listened to this quote or this Destiny thing from Rise of Iron. Like there's like a dead ghost I think you can find on a part of um the plague lens, and it talks about like Ghost is talking about how like he first like how it feels to be a ghost searching for your partner or for searching for the guardian, that like even though they haven't met you yet, they haven't revived you, internally in the ghost knows who you are, right? And that, you know, he knew that he would eventually find us. And it's this, you know, and you know, we're saying goodbye to Ghost for now, but one day we'll find our way back to him, you know?
Yeah. I think we will.
Yeah. And
I
it's
think honestly, the way the community's reacted to me shows it's not over. It's not
yeah,
over yet. I
it's
don't
not
think so.
over. There's no way. Well,
Dude, it's gonna in like a few years we'll see a trailer for D3 at, like the Game Awards. All of a sudden, it's gonna be like like a sleeper agent got activated in everyone, like the Winter Soldier or something.
yeah.
It's like, oh, it's actually everyone's gonna come back.
It's so funny. Like, it reminds me, like Scarrow tweeted today, being like, in 20 years, our kids is gonna be like upset that Bungie's new game Myth Infinity is being replaced by the revival of the dead Destiny IP or whatever. So it's like the same thing is
Dude.
happening now. It's so funny. It's gonna happen all over again. Us unks are gonna go to the younger kids who were born post Destiny and be like, "Oh, I played Destiny back in the day. It's good seeing you young kids playing now." Uh, it's
That's
crazy.
gonna be interesting though, like how I don't know, like our generations or whatever, like our descendants, or will like you pass down the stories of Destiny to them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's gonna be.
uh, it's the oral tradition of the Destiny universe. Uh,
And then in like 2,000 years, it's like the Greek mythology or some shit.
yeah, it's like the religion of the winnower and the gardener, sword
People actually
logic.
believe this.
uh, well, do you have anything else you'd like to say, Abaddon?
I think that's it. I think
Yeah.
we need to do some more stuff though for this
Yeah.
update though, for sure. We got to make the most of it. I'm down to raid as much as
Yeah, we gotta do crazy
possible.
rating. Pantheon. They said there's the gauntlet. I wonder if that's like just all. I'll need to reread it, but whether that was just all the Pantheon bosses back to back to back to back, or if it's like literally every like raid boss back to
Dude, if
back.
it's every single raid
Like, that'd be
boss, that would
crazy.
be insane.
That would be insane. I'll need to read the
Oh my god, how
article
many
again.
bosses even is that?
Oof. That's a lot. like DP takes up most of it, I feel like. 4 with DP, there's 4 Last Wish. And then every other one
Okay,
is like
wait, would
2, right?
Koragos and Epic Koragos be considered separate?
I think so. They're pretty distinct.
Yeah, so I think that
They're-
so
From where?
5 with those. Wait. Yeah, no, 5, right?
4, 9. Okay, so that's 9 with Last Wish plus 2 for Salvations. 2 with Crota 2 with no, yeah, Crota's 2. Uh holy fuck, dude. I'm already losing track. 2 with Nezarek, 2 with uh fucking Vault of Glass, 2 with Deepstone. How many is in Kingsfall? 4?
War Priest, Golgoroth, Daughters, Oryx.
Or yeah, so
Yeah,
4. Shit. What else, man? There's so many. There's too many raids. Garden has 2. Is that it? I said everything?
I think so. I feel like
I think that's
it.
all. So, okay,
It's a
let's
lot.
do
It's a
let's
lot.
do the math. Let's add them all together. 9 plus, how many 2s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So 12 plus, oh shit, clear that. 12 plus 9 plus 4, that'd be 25. Not including the Leviathan reprises that are coming. So 25 bosses from just the old
25.
raids. So 20, imagine doing 25
Insane.
encounters back to back.
Insane, dude.
We've had some
That'd
crazy
be
content.
awesome. That would just be awesome.
That would be great. Well, I'm hoping next week, next TWAB we'll get some like more sandbox updates, and we'll learn maybe some more specifics about how things are changing. And then yeah, we'll see. Maybe we can do another recap.
Yes,
the
we got to do as
news-
many hot tub
Yeah,
streams
as many hot dogs as
before-
you can.
before we do the last hot tub stream.
Yeah. Before the era comes to an end.
Man,
we can do like a
just-
retrospective.
the last thing I'll say is just like it does feel like, man, like I feel like we're both like I started videos a little bit before you, but we kind of
Mhm.
both just got into it, like really
Yeah.
ramped up at similar times, which is awesome. It's like
Mhm.
I feel like we just started creating these communities and whatever, and it's like now it's over.
It's over. And what's interesting is like I feel like because Destiny, the online space hasn't been as saturated, there's been a lot of new people who have just like shown up and started making new stuff. So it's like
Yeah.
it's been so crazy seeing like almost like a new generation of Destiny creators kind of rise up through the down times, and it's unfortunate like that this is in the short times that we've been making content in the community that it's coming to an end. It's still been a crazy year, the past couple months to be able to build these communities, especially like at least for me, like in such a short amount of time, bro. Like back in
You blew up
December,
so fast.
like it's crazy, dude. Like such a short amount of time, and it's been a pleasure. It's been a privilege, and there's no other gaming community I could have asked for other than Destiny. The Destiny
Seriously,
community.
it's a blessing. It's really a blessing.
And like ultimately, no matter how bad things have gone in the past year, like we had a crazy run with Destiny. Like some of the best content ever. We had a generational run. And it's crazy looking back, man. Like Season of the Plunder, seeing 40k concurrence, and we're like doom posting that it's over. like looking back. And
we had it so good.
we had it so good.
I remember sitting on my couch and watching Astacross lose it over the player counts being like 60k
Yeah.
or 40k in Plunder.
It's bad, man. It's we didn't know how good we had it, and I think a lot of us would dream to go back to that time in the community.
Yeah. At least with this update, we know we're in the good times before we left them,
Yeah.
Like, we know that this is going to be the last time. in D2 at least. So
Mhm.
we know we just got to make the most of it, which
Mhm.
it's better than going through it and then realizing at the end that the good times have passed
Mhm.
and you didn't even know.
Yep. We get one last hurrah, one last party. Everyone's got to pull up to the function. Get crazy. I need Umeus to be rapping in the tower, just freestyling. I need everybody to show up, and this is a call to action to everybody watching the stream. Please play on June 9th. You know,
Yes, for this to not to be the
please.
last Destiny hurrah.
Everyone's got to
Pull
show
up.
up. We got to go out with a bang, not with a whimper. We gotta pull up for all the good times we've had, you know. And yeah, that's it, guys. I guess everyone keep yourselves posted for both Abaddon and Donkey content coming soon. Okay, guys.
Yes, we'll do more. We'll do more of these. We'll do as much as we can.
Yeah. Well, it's always fun to have these hot tub sessions. Just talk about Destiny and the future of Bungie stuff, and hopefully we hear good news soon, and hopefully everything we have a satisfying conclusion, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah. I guess thank you, Abaddon, for having me, having
Of
this
course,
conversation,
likewise.
hosting me in your little hot tub here. And yeah, I guess I'll talk to you soon, man.
Yeah, I'll see you soon, man.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. Have a good night.
You as well.
Yeah,
All right, see ya.
Bye-bye. Everybody, please go and check out Abaddon on YouTube, okay? Check out his amazing lore videos, his amazing content. He's a great content creator, and we've had a couple of these like hot tub conversations in the past about what the future of Destiny looks like, and it's kind of like our own mini like podcast style thing that we do. And yeah, and so everyone go check him out. I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation, though. Sorry, for not reading chat as much. It's hard to like interject and like be like, yo, let's see what chat has to say in the middle of the conversation. Thank you, everybody, for all the follows that came in during the conversation. And thank you, everyone who commented, who was chatting it up in chat. It's kind of crazy, bro. We had like 100 viewers on YouTube at one point. That's the most amount of viewers I've ever had in a stream. We have 40 people in Twitch right now, which is crazy. So everybody, I went down. Everyone left. God damn it, guys. No, I'm just joking. But everyone, thank you so much for watching. You guys got to see me cry at the beginning of the video, or at the beginning of the stream. So if you guys want to see me shed tears, you can roll back the VOD. But I don't know. I feel significantly better now that we've had this this conversation. I still think, like, obviously I'm still skeptical. I still don't know what the future of Destiny is, whether there is a D3, whether this is it. But I just hope that I'm in the hopium train that at some point in the future, probably not for a long time, but at some point in the future there will be a D3, and we'll probably hear maybe something about it in a year, post update. And if we do want a D3, like I said before, guys, we gotta log on, we gotta play, we gotta hop on for the new update, and I hope to see you guys there. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed, guys. I'm gonna eat food. I haven't ate dinner, so I'm gonna go eat some dinner. And I might be live tomorrow. I do want to get working on my Destiny 3 video, but I'll probably be on live to just run some fun stuff. Maybe I'll play D1 again, but I might just do some D2 stuff, and then after a day of D2 again, we'll go back to some D1 stuff as we wait for the update. Thank you once again, everybody, for all the support over these past couple months, for everybody who watched the stream, for folks who gifted subs and the super chat we had earlier. I appreciate all of you guys, and thank you so much. Okay, it really means a lot as someone who's new to the space, and it's been fun. It's been a fun ride. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, guys. Peace out, guys, and much love. Bye bye, guys.